be on your side.
Yeah, we're off to deal with a den of wolves. There's some plate armor that me and Adam are eyeing up on the top floor that we wanted to find out about.
Okay.
Yep, and I'll soon be able to help with that.
Tidy. So we'll start from the top of the Wizard's Tower then. Let me give you the fan art of the Rick Tavio's Tower, Wizard's Tower.
Just take a long rest, haven't we, Dave?
You have, yes. You can press your long rest.
I'll just get this in now then. So when I wake up, you'll see me as what rather than the usual. Oh God, is it morning? I'm very excited, and you see me rummaging through. He's rummaging through his packet, gets his book of shadows, and starts looking through it. I was like, oh! I dreamt that I could cast rituals, and that there was two of them had been inscribed in my book, and it appears to be actually true. One of them appears to be the identify spell, which I'm going to cast immediately to see what that armor is. 10 minutes. Cast.
What, you're going to cast a spell?
That's not very immediate. 10 minutes.
Well, it's 10 minutes, but if it was in combat, it'd be really shit. But it's not. So.
It's not. Well, strictly speaking, ritual adds 10 minutes, and it costs and it lasts 1 minute to cast anyway. So it's 11 minutes. But that's just being pedantic.
I'm not doing it. 11 minutes. That's far too much. Sorry.
So you wake up. I'll get back to that in a second, then, Mark. So you wake up in the morning. You befriended the blue dragon Tethex. Tethex went off scouting for you, and your plan was to get your head down and then go looking at the werewolf cave. Yes, Ted.
And he went with a raven.
Yes, he did.
He did.
So I never thought we'd end up mates with a blue dragon, but there you go. Weird shit happens, doesn't it?
Well, that's Barovia for you. Or just D&D in general. So you wake up in the morning with Akxikas, his revelation that he can now cast rituals, and he starts preparing his ritual in front of the set of armor.
I've got to try this, lads. I've got to try it. I'm very excited.
As wakes up, and she's there with her Taraka cards out, and she sort of bids you all good morning. The cast comes through. Then the identify spell is telling you that this is actually an animated armor. So this is similar to the monster that you fought in the Death House. This is actually an animated minion.
Oh, so no one can wear it then.
But you find out that to activate it through the identify spell, the identify spell tells you that to activate it, you use the word Kazan, and it will follow your instructions.
Right. That's wicked.
So give me an Arcana check, Mark.
Arcana check coming right up. He says. Not be able to find out.
So you wake up with inspiration. No, you don't. Who wakes up with inspiration? None of you.
Human.
Adam.
Adam.
19 is good enough for me to say to you that. Now I'm probably going to regret this. 19 is enough for you to know that if you said the command word of Kazan to this animated armor and told the animated armor to disappear, the essence that animates the armor would just disappear and leave the armor behind.
Oh, this is the best thing ever. It's like Trinket, but a suit of armor.
So hang on, just before he does this, so basically we could say Kazan slap Rokkr, and the armor would just go and slap Rokkr.
I'm not going to tell you to do that because that'd be mean, and Rocker's my friend.
I'm thinking you're missing out on some shenanigans now. I'm appreciating we might be getting some armor, but there's shit we could do with it.
I was kind of hoping that it was just armor that either Adam or Dan could wear.
So the choices are: we either dismiss the thing and someone gets the armor, or we just have an extra party member who is a suit of armor, and when that dies, we get the armor.
Well, it depends, because what I would say to you is that if you fought it, the armor would be damaged, bent, and all the rest of it. If this armor fought for you, there's a chance that the armor would get dented, damaged, and all the rest of it. So it's entirely up to you. You in theory,
mend cantrip. That's what we'd need. I don't suppose anyone's got that, have they?
No one's got the mend cantrip. And the other thing I would say to you is, it appears, if you remember, the tower that you're in is an anti-magic zone, with the exception of this top floor.
Yeah, I can remember weird shit going down.
So the only way to get the armor out,
Carry it.
possibly throw it out the window, because as soon as it passes lower down, you rolled a 19, so I'll give you, I'll try and do you a solid.
I'll just dismiss it.
And was
While
it
the
plate
magic
armor?
works with the thing, dismiss it, and then we'll just leave.
Okay. There is a set of plate mail on the floor at the top of the tower.
That wasn't there before.
It's dissipated. That's what I mean, Mark. The spirit that was in
The
the
armor
armor as well.
stayed.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's kind of pointless then.
Hold up, you're not getting this, Mark.
What are you not getting?
What animated the armor has gone, but the armor has stayed.
Right. So the fact that I can dismiss it is kind of useless. It just makes
You've
it fall
dismissed
down.
it. You've done it. You don't dismiss it, the armor is occupied by a ghost. If you do dismiss it, the armor is not occupied by a ghost and can be worn.
Have I just foobarred that permanently then, Dave? Is it now just a suit of armor? Because that's not a bad thing, if it is.
Yeah, that's what we thought you were trying to do.
That's what I thought you were trying to do.
Well, I'm quite happy for that to be the case, if that's the case.
Go on, Ted.
I can have the cantrip mending.
And you can just learn anything you want, can't you? Long rest, just pick stuff.
Well, it doesn't matter too much now that it's gone.
But it's too late. I've killed it now. Who wants a suit of armor, lads? You have to fight for it. Obviously, Ted and Rokkr don't want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know you.
Your AC is higher than me, Dan. I'm having it.
What size is it actually? Because it's not my.
I'm
relying as well.
I'm relying on a lot of concentration.
It's fucking halfling size.
I'm having nothing to do with either of you two's arguments. I'll support whoever. Yeah, whoever.
I vote the healer gets it.
Mine's more the concentration.
You're going to need a bit more specifics than that.
Actually, we could all heal, every single one of us.
Right. A cleric is not known to be a tank or a damage dealer. They can be, but they are generally known to be healers.
That's true. That is true. But yeah,
traditionally,
there's not much anymore.
Not
well,
for
that's
the last
one vote.
years.
Ted. I said I'll support anyone. So you've got the casting vote. Who's it want to go
Well,
to?
I can't wear it anyway, can I?
Well, you can't. But do you want Dan to get it, or do you want Adam to
Jarek
get it?
can have it, and then what we do is, whilst he's wearing it, he leaves the game and we resave and it clones it, right?
You attempted that last time with the battle axe, Dan.
Did it work?
No.
That was magic. Is that not the deciding factor?
So it is.
So have I now got plate armor?
Yes.
It seems to be that the consensus that you've got some plate armor, which is nice.
We have a new mission in the book. Find a second set
of plate armor.
And then I'll have that too.
Yeah, you can just put 2 on.
So in the top floor of the tower, then you still, if you recall, Esmeralda pointed out to you that there's a chest with a Vistani head in it. Mark game. Who's having what for the Mark game? Adam, what are you having?
I don't know, because he's already done one once. It was cone.
Yeah, but that's actually what it's called.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
So I really don't know how to go about this anymore.
I'm going to go with strangle.
Strangle.
I mean, it's say anything racist or bigoted until the end. So
squeeze.
Back.
Okay, bold. So the top floor. Esmeralda pointed out to you that there's a chest in the corner, a large chest with a Vistani's head in it. But to accompany this, there's the smell of herbs, so you can smell rosemary and thyme. She told you not to go there.
Well seasoned.
Yeah. Well, just to disguise them from the rot. Say what, Dan?
It's actually not the smell of the herb. It's the 2 women decomposing from that TV show. That's what we can smell. So the sun is rising. It's getting slightly lighter with a usual Barovian morning. Esmeralda, as she sat with the Rokkr cards, she sort of, all of a sudden, there's sort of an exclamation from her, and she looks up and she says, "Oh, gentlemen, I must go. I wish you good fortune.
But she will say, it appears I'm going to be stuck in Barovia with you for some time. Is there any way that you can contact me? And you have a similar conversation that you have with Tethix.
So use the ravens if
there is is the best chance that you've got, because you still haven't got any form of communication. No one's got the sending spell or anything of that nature, have they?
I've just remembered my second ritual. I'm going to cast it and summon Asriel.
Go on then, Mark. What happens?
Oh, so I'm going to be annoyingly excited again. I was saying, "Oh, come on, lads! What's this? What's this? What's?" And I've envisioned it as sort of like a runic circle. And I'm reading from my book, and at the conclusion of the ritual, there's a puff, and this void owl appears, which I think Fester just piped up, went Asriel, and that's what we're going to call him.
So Akxikas now has a familiar as well.
Yeah. Touch spells, could make weird noises.
So Esmeralda will say, the cards, they're telling me I must go. Rixavio needs my assistance. I should be okay to go by myself if you continue with what you were doing, but I must go. I must make sure he's okay.
Okay, well, take care, and we'll see you again.
You too. I could offer you. I have a spare silver short sword. Should you need it?
Yeah, I think that's an advert for.
Rokkr says yes.
Rokkr's got a silver short sword.
He does not. Rokkr gave me a silver short sword that I melted down and turned into a silver longsword.
That's right. He's got silver arrows though, and he's much better with his bow.
He is, but occasionally things get stabby.
Yeah, that's true. You can make.
Yes, please. Thank you for the offer of the sword.
Yes.
Very much obliged.
Okay, so she'll take out the sword, spin it round, offer it to Hilt first towards Fester. Gentlemen, this has been a pleasure. If it comes to a final confrontation, try to contact me, and I will do everything I can to assist. I must go. And you can tell she's quite urgent. She jumps into the lift, says down, and the golems at the bottom send her down. She does take her wagon with her this time, and you notice she because obviously there's no horses. The horse that was with her has disappeared. It's wandered off. Or no, actually, your cart's round the back, isn't it?
Dan got a horse.
Yeah, Dan can summon a horse.
Dan is a horse.
And I am a horse.
Ted is a horse. She doesn't get on the horse. There is a spare horse round the back. What she does is she jumps onto her Vistani wagon, and you see her say a word, an arcane word, and two spectral horses appear in front of this wagon as she whips them, and then they start to disappear.
Fascinated. It's like, wow, check that shit.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Why would a spectral horse?
It's pretty snazzy. Well, why not? They're not going to rear up at you, are they? You can whip it as much as you like. Too much.
Seems unnecessary.
That's me never playing a lawful good character. So off she goes into the distance. It's first light. The day is yours. What's the plan?
Werewolves.
Well, no. The choice is with the werewolves, and we've still got the barrel of wine to deliver. So it's whether we want Werewolf Den or to go and find out what the deal with the barrel of wine is.
We decided, because there was the werewolves got kids captive that might still be alive, and it was you actually that said we've got to do that first.
I can't remember. Was the kids captive? I can't remember that.
Yeah,
Mark remembers and you don't.
And I'm literally.
This face looked like a face of remembering much today.
Dan. Come on, you've written it down.
I mean, who are you?
God knows. I'm the. Yeah.
What we're looking for? Unwin. Sorry, I didn't listen. I'm shouting names from the book. Unwin.
Children with werewolves. Is that something that's.
Is that like a crap version of Dances with Wolves?
Hey, did she actually mention the name?
That's the reason we're going to the cave that is the shape of the maw of a mouth at the north of the lake. That's the den of werewolves, and we were just going to put it on the bottom of the list to go back to. And then she said, by the way, there's children held captive in it. and then it went to the top of the list.
That's how I remember it. We were going to talk about crossing the lake, weren't we?
No,
I
I thought we were just going to walk around it.
Well,
Yeah, I think we had to walk around it. There wasn't any other way unless we wanted to spend some time trying to build a raft.
yeah.
And then you can guarantee that we lose the plate
Instantly
armor.
lose the plate armor with the cleric in it.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want a sunken
How
cleric.
big is this lake?
It's a decent
Big.
size.
How long is it
I'm
going to
not
take us to
crossing the
walk
lake in
from
plate
one end
armor.
to the other?
To circumvent the lake.
Gyrate the canoe. I shall not be very long.
Okay. Right, that was Gyrate the Gnu. Dan's gone with Strangle. Adam, Ted, and Jim, what are you having for tonight?
I said squeezed.
Squeeze. Jim is
Or squeezing.
So frustrated because I've had gyrate so many times. It's like the lottery; you've got to pick the same ones each time.
I'm going to go with Fondle.
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 Purloin.
Purloin.
Okay.
Excellent. So to go round the lake, because Ez has already scouted it out, it's going to take you. You'd get to the bottom of the mountain by midday to actually get, and it's the cave is slightly higher up.
Oh, right. So a few hours. Yeah, we're not building a raft if it only takes a few hours to walk there.
Yeah, but I mean, by the
It'll take
time
us that long to build a raft.
Yeah.
I might want to build a raft.
Well, do that then.
Well,
I mean, it doesn't matter
Well-
because I can just swim anyway. But
As can I. We'll swim and meet you there.
If anyone
start
gets Mark's word, they can request a portable raft.
I'll start walking.
yeah,
Okay, so well, now that I think about it, in terms of you've got Dan's warhorse, you've got Esmeralda's spare horse, you've got potential Ted horse,
We could just
you've
ride
got Akxikas has got his cloak of the manta ray. Ted can also turn into an aquatic creature. Did you say you can swim, Jim?
Yeah, I've got one. Shit, what have I got? I've got something that allows me to swim at walking speed.
Is this your
arms
spider
and feet.
Rokkr thing? Your Gloomstalker?
It's just a normal ranger thing that at a certain level they get climb and swim speed equal to their walk speed.
Oh, okay.
Death Explorer, I think.
Oh, I thought that was a Gloomstalker thing. Okay.
Well, why don't we? If it'll be quicker if it's quicker to cross, we could. If Ted's aquatic, we could go across. Ted can bring the cloak. My cloak's not attuned. He can bring it back and then come back. Somebody else can come across and we'll do that until we've got everyone.
You've got access to 2 horses and 3 people that can swim at normal speed if Ted uses one of his wild shape points. So you could potentially be at the bottom of the mountain in an hour.
Well,
Or if he turns into a horse instead of a water beast, we all have a horse and ride.
Sure.
And then we're not splitting the party.
And then don't split up into the water team and the horse team and all die.
Let's move it forwards a little bit. Instead of an hour, we'll say 2 hours. It takes you to get to the bottom of the mountain. Let's have. I'm assuming that you'd sort of be. Yeah, I'm doing that thing where I'm rushing you forward, but I'm assuming that Rokkr would be checking for signs, making sure that no one's around.
We'll say so. Our usual order is Rokkr ahead because he's visible.
That's fantastic.
Let's have a very quick
survival
survival check from Rokkr then. Just at the bottom of the mountain.
It's my staff fully charged.
He's
Okay,
back.
so
we've missed you, mate.
You can see tracks. They're clearly wolf tracks of some description. They're all over the place, but nondescript. There's no clear path leading up. It's a bit of a trek up. You're not going to be able to lead horses up the mountain itself. And you can tell that just beyond tree line, the snow starts to settle. and it gets very cold pretty quickly.
I was just going to say, sorry, Fester, you'll have to stay at the bottom of the hill, no horses.
I just wanted to it cuts to me prancing around with wolf feet going, no.
So let's move you forwards a little bit then. And I'll get.
Would it be safe to say, just for future guys, if we're ever in that situation again where we just say we're going somewhere, but we will, unless we say otherwise, we'll always be in the same sort of formation.
The order changed very recently of as many people within 10 feet of the paladin as possible. The paladin's now in the middle.
So everyone except Rokkr, and me and me, I'll be at the back. You'd be next to him, I assume, Dan. Fester would be probably the other side, or whatever. Whatever we're doing, can we just assume that that's what we're doing unless we decide that that's not what we're doing? If that made any sense.
Cool. Sounds good to me. So I'm gonna. There's not much around. It's open territory when you clear the tree line. Above the tree line, carved into the side of a rocky mountain spur, is a wide, torchlit cave that looks like a gaping maw of a great wolf. This is fan art. This is wonderful fan art. That's exactly as is describing in the campaign, with torch light coming from inside.
I was tired when I wrote my notes, because in my notes it says the cave entrance looks like the maw of a mouth.
I mean, it's not right.
So the as you get a little bit closer and it's clear and open, you can. I'm not going to ask for any rolls. With your abilities limited, such as they are, you manage to get close enough to see that the open jaws of a wolf form a 15-foot high canopy of rock over the cave mouth, held up by natural pillars of rock. The ceiling.
Sorry.
It is natural, yeah. The ceiling rises to a height of 20 feet inside the cave. Torches from iron brackets line the walls, which you can just see from your vantage point. From somewhere deep inside, you hear the echoing sound of a flute. Some of the notes are discordant, painfully so. Painfully so. Every now and again, you'll sort of catch a melody, and then all of a sudden, it's almost as if, the only way I can explain it is if someone's playing the piano, and all of a sudden they hit it with their elbow, type thing. It's
right. Is anyone adverse to me sending me familiar in to have a look? We'll wait outside. I can see through its eyes.
I mean, I assume then the werewolves would be happy with a flying snack. So yeah.
Is it stealthy?
Not particularly.
Does anybody?
Do we send the stealth ranger instead then?
He doesn't have to get into combat range, does he? I mean,
being a flutist, do I recognise any kind of playing style at all?
I
can't.
Have a performance check, Jim. As a party, you don't really use performance checks, so let's have one. 14. You recognise the melody. This is an old melody that you from Kryn. You recognise it as one of the perhaps, let's say, a ballad of humour or something of that nature.
Like it's some sort of epic poem from long ago type thing.
Yeah. But it's poorly played.
Not as good as me and you, Jim. Not as good. I could play the flute as well.
Okay, so what are we doing?
So, shall we go with that? Shall I send the owl in to check the stuff out, or do we want to send Jim? I say whatever you guys think's best.
So do we know that it's not clear when the owl doesn't come back?
Well, I can see through its eyes. So if it gets killed,
within 100 feet after that, nothing.
But I mean, if it has to go further than that, then at least we know we can go 100 feet in safety, and we can just rinse and repeat.
I mean, I'll be silent, but it's well lit, isn't it? So
yeah.
Is there much chance for me to hide and sneak in there?
To be honest, we don't necessarily need to sneak in. We just need to see in the doorway first and actually see.
In that case, familiar seat.
Walk up, put your head round, come back. That kind of job.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, familiar then. That sounds.
Familiar, do a quick recce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to give you some of the map then.
Obviously, I'm
let's-
going to relay this in real time as I see it to to everybody else.
Cool. Let me just. What kind of vision has Azrael got?
I shall find out. Yeah.
Is he an owl?
He's an owl.
Owl vision.
Dark vision and has advantage on all perception checks of a +3 if it's relying on sight or hearing.
Thanks, Dan.
Pretty good then.
That's superb. Jeff rules there.
Well done, Dan.
You've got one in another campaign, haven't you?
I use him quite a lot.
Let me just-
Oh, with your bugbear.
I've just brought him up now, and he's exactly spot on.
Would you expect anything else?
No.
Right, so let's make this visible to you.
There he is.
Mine's still loading. Oh, there we are.
There's Eric. There's Eric.
Okay.
Oh my God,
So-
I thought that there was a girl on the chat. That was very feminine.
I
Dan.
freaked
Oh,
out.
I did it just
Yeah,
for you,
I
mate.
did.
Yeah.
I did it just
Honestly,
for
I
you.
was-
Um,
I'm
So-
glad you heard it too.
cave entrance here. Let me just. I don't think, for some reason, Azrael change it to PC. I'm not
I'll
sure.
need to stealth. So I'll try and stealth him if I can.
I'll tell you what I could do. Let me give this Azrael ownership to you, Mark, and I'll save it again. Don't move it just yet, mate. But
No, I've got nothing on my screen yet. Just accept the map.
Yeah, 246 meg of 408.
And owls have flyby. That's fun.
That's what I picked it for.
That's why I
Dave
mentioned
told
it.
me to.
And 60 feet fly speed.
Yeah, I don't incur opportunity attack.
Let me keep
fly out
refreshing
of
it.
range.
Make sure you get the.
And presumably Dave won't let us break it by giving it a wand of magic missiles.
I can't see any way I could realistically expect it to use a wonder magic missile.
They're allowed to use items. They can't attack, but they can use an item.
So, Dan, stop breaking the game.
Oh, I found him. Do I need to do anything?
Do you like it? Do you like the picture? Did I show you the picture?
Yeah, you showed me the picture. That's exactly what I was thinking. Mate. It couldn't be
it's
more
pretty cool.
exact.
Let me just keep refreshing it, see if we get it all for you. What I'll
He is a
do.
fiend. If anyone does that, the detect thing, and he is a fiend. The owl,
fiend?
so don't be too. Yeah, it's got to
Wicked.
be. You have to choose fiend, celestial, or fey.
Yeah.
So I picked fiend just for flavour.
So that's going to ping up on my divine sense quite a lot then.
It
Great.
is.
So
Yeah.
just to make you aware that he's a fiend.
Oh,
but I
shit!
can make him
Eldritch
disappear.
Blast.
I can pop him into his little extra dimensional space. So
Be
if
quick.
it does get annoying, we can sort it. So what's he's in there, Dave? What can I see?
Have you got map tools loaded up?
Yes, it's got the little dudes are there.
Okay.
Just do a flyby of the door, but not going in, kind of thing. So
Davanka.
Yeah.
we've seen someone.
Yeah,
So
you
what?
can see 120 feet in there.
Yeah. What I'm gonna. Oh, let me just make sure that's 120 feet. Hold on.
We can't see his name badge,
Yeah.
so we wouldn't know he's Davanka.
No, but
No,
you
you've
can
got to be.
see.
You've got to be within 40 feet for that.
Right.
Hold up. I've lost Azrael.
What's he look
Right.
like?
What I'm going to do is fly Azrael past the entrance. I might as well fill in the other side as well, and then fly Azrael all the way back. Inside on this, there's a raised pillar here. All the way inside, there's torches in these metal sconces fastened into the wall. On this raised platform here, the cave splits to the left and right. Standing on a 5-foot high ledge between the divides are two feral-looking, a feral-looking woman and a feral-looking man, wearing shredded clothing and clutching spears.
I wonder
If
what
you
they
can
could be.
see these two figures here, and they're looking out towards the cave. I have you I've envisaged you sort of being, I'll reposition you closer to.
Yeah, because we were
Close to the
personally
wall
not going to go anywhere where we could possibly be seen.
Yeah. You can hear. So as I'll tell you what, then let's just have a group perception check just to see if you can pick up anything else from
would
inside.
it just be the owl, or are we close enough to?
You're close enough now to have a good old.
28?
Oh, fuck's sake, Jim.
So,
Hey!
Well done, Nick.
Better than you.
Perception.
You can tell you're going up levels now. So 20, 28, 5, 25, 13.
The bird,
Who's
Dave,
left?
because he gets his own.
Yeah,
I
go
know
for
what you
it,
mean,
Mark.
Dave. My
Natural
perception
20.
is getting
It's actually
higher and
23.
higher.
Yeah. So it's not a 24, it's a 23. So he only gets +3.
Okay,
But,
so unless Jarek rolls a natural 1, you're looking good.
Jarek.
Hang on, I just had a.
Who?
Oh, and he's another perception character, so this should be okay.
2 seconds. All my internet windows have just closed. Click. Just click the X in the corner. Hang on. Just click X to close everything by accident. Hang on.
Oh, that's what that button does.
Yeah, I know. I
It
wasn't
does do
paying
that, yeah.
attention. I'm not
Except for
following.
Discord.
Right.
Discord just doesn't want to die. You have to kill it with
Okay,
tasks.
yeah.
Too angry to die.
Learn back up. Perception, you say. There we go. 14.
Tidy.
Yay.
So the discordant sounds from the flute, as you can tell, are coming from this left branch. So the center's here, and you can hear. Let me just go back to what you can see from your view. You can, Azrael just about scoped it out. You can tell that there's sort of a natural water source to the right, and between you all you could tell that there was sort of a dripping type noise coming from that direction. These two figures in front of you, they look disheveled. They look similar to the feral looking humans that you've seen previously. Probably, yeah, and they appear to know their business. They are looking out. They are clearly guards, and they are doing their job properly.
Is there any way we can one-shot them in some way to make them, I don't mean like dead, but unable to raise the alarm, sort of crowd control type effects to use?
I can't fire 2 arrows at once.
I have got. What have I got? I've got something. I'm sure I do. Charm.
I mean, best I would have is whole person, but that relies on failed save and
saving throw. Yeah.
I've got
So
a
that's
search
like-
board.
What's the plan then in that case? What do you reckon? What do you
To
reckon
be
the
honest,
best bet is?
it's well lit. They're not looking directly at the entrance. The chance of getting in stealthily is going to be damn near impossible.
So shall we just
do we
burst in and fuck them?
go in formation and walk in properly?
So is our, just to clarify, our combat formation, that would be me and Rokkr at the back.
Me and Dan at the
front, and then Fester
in the
where
middle,
he
behind
needs to
them.
be, wherever he wants to be. So
So
Unless
only
we
thing I
need
would
to
suggest-
split up,
Sorry?
unless we need to split up, like normally we hold a flank each, unless they do try that. It might be better if me and you stick together a bit more now as well, Adam.
Well, what I was going to say
that's what it is at the minute.
Well, what I was going to say is if we walk in the doorway, I don't know, as far apart as we can be while I'm still in your aura,
So that's big.
but we don't charge in because we have no idea if these two guards will bring more out, and we're going to be far better bottlenecking them in the doorway than heading into an open cave.
That makes sense.
So I've got pass without trace.
Does that give us a massive stealth bonus?
Plus
It
10
basically
skill.
puts like a shield over all of us, 30 feet radius, and we get a plus 10 bonus to dexterity and stealth checks.
That's
And
well.
It's
Whether
good,
we
it's
even
good,
attempt
but-
stealth by
But yeah,
walking into
with
the
all
thing in the first place.
yeah, it's too bright and
And also, again, that's great for getting us in there, but then if we're in a full werewolf den and we can't have our backs to a wall anywhere. Before we go in, because is Jack returned to Rokkr now that we know what we're dealing with? Is there any sign that there's been any very recent coming and going of werewolves coming in and out of the den? Are the signs that
Okay.
are we expecting that there's everybody in, everybody out, shaking it all about?
Is somebody going to appear behind us? Basically,
well,
what we'll have then is it's open ground. It is a normal misty morning, but you're high enough you're not high enough in the mountains for the mist to have appeared around you. So what you can see down the slope, down the mountain, and for a good I mean, how far can you see in Barovia? As far as you can see, I mean, you're talking perhaps a mile or so. It's clear. There's nothing around. In terms of tracks, if Rokkr wanted another survival check, it is snow.
Oh, for fuck!
No, because I was going to say, mate, you can have advantage on this, so you can roll again, because there'd be quite obvious footprints if they were. Oh, for fuck's sake, Jim. So in terms of footprints, you can see and you can tell that something has left the cave before the last snowfall has settled. But nothing going in.
I was about to say, going off the fan art, I could just imagine me asking Rokkr stood over that bloody track on the floor, and he'd be like, "No."
No. Looks like an owl to me.
Well, if that's the case, then so we know there's potentially some people out there. We're not Jarek has no real understanding of exactly how familiars work. So to Akxikas to say, is the familiar going to be much use in the cave in a combat situation?
Well, it could be. It depends. Against 2, I would say no. But if more come, he'll be useful. I can deliver a touch spell, and I've just learned fire breathing. So what theoretically you can do? Where is it?
That's one way to get.
I'm not cool with the fire breathing.
Dragon breath. Here we go. So what I can do is bonus action touch him. Choose a type of damage. It's got to be poison, cold, fire, lightning, or poison. Touch the laddo, and then until that spell ends, he can the owl that is can use an action to exhale energy of the chosen type, 15-foot cone. Each creature must make a dex saving throw or take 3d6 with half damage if successful.
I avoided using that spell on my owl because I like my owl alive.
And
you really want to get the owl
do that and have him come back without anything getting a go on him. So
I take he moves fairly quickly. So I mean, as you say, you probably don't need him while we're just dealing with a couple. For as long as possible, can he sit over the cave entrance and watch out for us?
If I'm fighting, I can't see through his eyes because I can't see through my own.
But he can still talk to you.
I can
within
get him
100
to
feet.
talk to me. Yeah, I can get him to say, "Yeah, there's somebody here." Forgot about that. Hide,
one hoot for panic, 2 hoots for
big panic.
Brown trousers type.
Yeah. And just a thought. I mean, I know obviously you've got limited range, but it might, if there is anything out there, it gives us a warning as we put. I mean, obviously, depending on how big the cave is, we've no idea. What was it? 100 feet. You said you can reach.
That's without he can still communicate with me within 100 feet. I think I don't know what happens if he goes further.
In a cave, I'm sure you can hear an owl for a long way.
Well, it's less hearing it. It talks to him telepathically. So he doesn't unless he tells it to
works.
him. It can just speak in English.
That works even better.
No, I want it to hoot.
We can do whatever you guys think is cool.
If you want to call it into the fight, fine. But I think it'd be a great way of. I mean, otherwise you end up leaving like Rokkr at the back, shooting in and keeping an eye out at the same time, and that wastes the high damage dealer.
Unless we get an inrush of lots of things, and it'll actually be useful in combat.
It flies, isn't it? It'll come back.
I just don't want to get a werewolf from behind.
No,
well, nobody wants a werewolf from behind.
Is that okay with you, Dave? If we just leave the owl perched somewhere innocuously,
not
just
a problem.
To keep an eye to the entrance.
Yeah.
Wicked.
What I might do, because I might give you all halos just so that you show up a little bit more. What should we go for? You, Blue?
Can I have a 10-foot aura, please?
No, you can suck my balls.
You can do that if you want to.
Thank you. It just saves me asking if people were within the thing or not.
I'll tell you what. So what's the plan?
Well, I think Adam summed it up nicely. Adam and Dan just
walk
walk
in with everyone behind.
very approximate formation going in would be me and Dan either side of the cave wall, Ted in the middle behind us, and the other two just either side of Ted at the back.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Sounds good.
So like a 5 on a d6.
Right, put yourselves into position then. Yeah. So you can get yourselves into position.
Right,
Okay.
Nick. I'm going to be behind on one side of Nick.
You wanted to be in the aura, though, didn't you, Bob?
And
yeah, it's about there then. Yeah.
Rokkr's where we said he was going to go.
Well,
so we just need
just before you move yourself too far in, Dan, what I'm going to say to you is, as you round the corner, either corner, these two are instantly going to spot you. You would have known this before you'd entered.
Yeah, we decided that was what we're going to have to. We're going to have to pay the price for that, didn't we?
So what I'll do, I'll put Azrael. I'll tell you what. Let's put him sort of on the rock here.
Yeah, it'll be perched as high as he can get.
Without.
Yeah, and just lurking, trying to blend in.
Just before we do commit to this, were there any other sort of animal footprints going in or out?
You can have a survival on the way in as well, then, Ted, if you wanted one.
Yeah, because mine were rubbish.
Sorry.
Wait till you see my initiative.
It's a no. Hello.
I don't think I've rolled over 7 for initiative ever.
Okay.
That'll do it.
You're getting out wolf tracks, but that's, I mean, with a 22, obviously is a very good roll. Just wolf out. With a 22, what I'll give you is a while ago. This is perhaps there's a stain of dried blood on one of these stalagmites. Tights go down, don't they? Mites go up. Yeah.
Tights are above, mites are below.
Yeah, so stalagmites, there's some dry blood. So and as you sort of poke around just before you enter the cave, it looks like something has been dragged in, but you would guess possibly 3 or 4 days ago. But dragged in.
Just thinking, would it possibly be an idea for me to transform into a wolf, go around the back of them? Because they might just be very welcoming to have a wolf wandering.
I still think you've got the high risk of them being caught behind werewolves with other werewolves in there.
To start with, I think our best bet would be to try. I think what we should do is nominate who we're all going to go for, because I think what we want to do is take them both out as quickly as humanly possible. So unless we're going to use some AOE, we'll decide which one we want to hit, and we'll all hit it till it's dead, and then move to the other one.
They're reasonably close together, aren't they?
Yeah. So AOE is going to get them.
No, it's just an idea.
So we don't want them running and getting help, do we? That's the thing we want least.
So that's probably likely to happen regardless, but
yeah. So how are you approaching this situation then? Because as you're stood, you've walked nonchalantly into the.
We've almost gone in a non-threatening way, because we've just kind of walked around the corner and in, haven't we?
Are you not holding your weapons?
I've not got mine. I've got my shield out, my weapons drawn, and my weapon is
I'll have my shield in hand, but my mace on my belt.
Yeah, leave you able to cast on it unless you've got the.
Okay, so the plan, as I'm understanding it, is for you to approach to talk to them in a non-threatening way.
Yeah, just not coming around the corner, not an aggressive run round and charge kind of thing. More of a wary advance. Not looking,
rubbing our arms, looking like cold.
How about if I join in with the flute playing? Do you think that
I could play as well?
Yeah, match the. Do you think that'd sort of soften the?
If we can see the person playing, possibly.
Oh, we can hear it.
Yeah.
I think we'll see what happens. I think.
Okay.
We're going to have to kill them at some stage. We are going to have to kill them. Not just let us take their food.
Well,
I don't know. You charmed a dragon, so you know.
So, you know that food you've just cooked? Well, we're taking it.
Yeah, if I play their tune perfectly,
you're going to roll a 1, aren't you?
Well, yeah, but maybe they'll laugh at me then. Come on, I want to play a flute. Let me play a flute.
Guidance. So
I've heard the flute, the tune that they're playing.
Yeah,
I know it.
Rokkr,
I'm going to
say, please let him not be shit. Please let him not be shit.
Okay, you can add D4 to your performance check then, Jim.
Performance, right. So roll and then add a D4. D4.
Pretty good.
He's not
I need to go extra pay Guy of Gisborne.
20?
She'll be back.
I'm impressed.
20. Extricate Guy of Gisborne. That was, in case no one heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Fox.
No one was getting that one.
No. So, and this just so.
Do we think he just has a list of them? Because how did he come up with this?
Pinned up behind his monitor.
We had a
random generator in the corner of his screen.
we had a brilliant one where we were playing through the Dragonlance campaign, and he went with Jerboa. And Jerboa are little mouse things that live in the desert with big ears. They're like kangaroo legs, but they're mice with big ears.
No, I was thinking of a Jeroboam.
No, but before that, because they're into posting GIFs on Discord, the other lads. And before that, there was Jason Momoa from Dune with a Jerboa underneath. But there you go.
My Jerboa salute.
Yeah. I was just talking about you. Yeah, that's him, Ted. That's it. So, where are you playing your flute as you approach, then, Jim?
Yeah.
Okay.
As we make sight, literally, I'm either matching their tune if they're already playing, or just sort of along with them as we sort of round the corner.
Gotcha. So as you round the corner, you can see that these two figures in front of you are already alerted to your presence. Rokkr's playing his flute, but they as you round the corner, they look more intrigued than anything else.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is going on? Yeah. But the woman on the left looks as if she's ready to bolt. As Jarek and Nik, followed by Rokkr.
It's quite intimidating seeing a full plate guy with a fuck off big twatter on his belt.
So they're aware of you. You've made yourself known. You can see that this woman's skittish. The chap's holding his spear, and he looks like he's ready to either defend his position or do something defensive. Excuse me.
We are going to have to kill them. There's no way we could talk them into giving us their food.
What do you want to do?
Chaotic evil. Oh no, I wouldn't know that.
Why are we here to get their food?
Because it's the children. Their food is the children. That's what we've come here for.
Can we not refer to them as the food, please?
Well,
I know you like baby pie, but
I couldn't eat a whole one, you know.
Yeah, kids are not food.
What we're saying.
What do you want to do,
Dan?
I don't know. I honestly hadn't thought this far.
Neither had I, and all that's going through my head is telling them to sit.
Dan, you've got command, haven't you? Sorry, not actually both of you.
Just going to walk around this corner, suddenly thinking that hang on, have we probably just killed like their pack mates?
Has one of you got command spell?
Yeah, but I've also got good charisma.
Yeah, but they're not going to give us the children. They're not just good. We're not going to be able to talk our way out of it.
They're not. But if we command them to give us the children, they do it for 6 seconds and then stop.
Well, it's got to be a one-word command.
And it only lasts 6 seconds.
So you could, the best one is drop, where they just fall prone, so we get advantage and twat them.
Unless they think we're talking about their trousers.
I wasn't talking about
I
trousers.
want to see a schlong.
Yeah. Haunted bands, huge, vanish long.
If either I can get within 10 foot of him or Cinder gets within 10 foot of him, I can cast Earth Tremor.
Well, they're going to bolt, aren't they? What we're looking to do? Am I literally going to like chuck the flute behind me and pull my bow and shoot, or are we going to talk to them, or what's going on?
Nailed, Jim, with the bow. And you have got some silver arrows, am I correct? You still got some silver arrows?
I've got silver arrows, and they are.
Yeah,
as we're entering
we were facing werewolves. So yeah, I genuinely think our best bet is just to go for them and try and kill them really, really quickly, because then we can't let talk.
If that's our attitude as we walk in, hello there, run and die.
Is that what you're saying?
That's intimidation, I reckon. And you're good at that.
And intimidation, yeah. Are you telling them if they run, they die?
They'll die.
Yeah, I'm not giving them a list of things to do. They're my 2 command words. I cast it twice. Run and then die.
Okay, so as you round the corner, Rokkr's playing the flute. The woman looks like she's going to bolt, and then Nik will say, "If you run, you die." That's where we're up to.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sounds good.
The woman bolts. She looks like she's going to run away, and the chap puts 2 fingers in his mouth and whistles as loud as he can. Let's roll initiative.
I'll roll for the owl, Dave, just in case. I don't think he'll be. I don't know how useful he'll be.
What did I just roll? Like a 2 or something?
Well, I rolled really well.
That's the owl.
Yeah,
Let's do meat. Where's meat?
Sorry.
Meat.
I'm going to go and get a drink because it's not my turn for quite a while.
What? What was I saying there about rolling shit initiative? I don't think I've ever beat Rokkr in initiative.
What do I get? +9 or something? Did I roll
plus
a 1?
A lot.
Yeah.
Inspiration, mate. That's inspiration. That's the one.
Yeah, that's true. If it is an actual...
Did I roll initiative? What do I get? I can't.
Let's have a
It'll
look.
be on your character sheet by the.
Yeah.
Bob rolled a 1 as well, so Bob has initiative to give out, inspiration to give out.
I can't remember what I'd get it from.
I haven't got it.
Your initiative, Jim. You Gloomstalker. You get to add your wisdom bonus to your dexterity as well.
Wisdom.
I've highlighted your name on map tools. It says you rolled a 3 + 7, so you didn't roll a 1.
Ah, right, okay.
Adam, on the other hand, did roll a 1.
So he's got some.
Unless he's used it, he's got it to give out.
Well, he hasn't used it today. He's human, so he gets it every morning.
Oh no, sorry. He rolled a 2 with -1. He didn't roll a 1.
Oh, I didn't roll a 1. Right, well, that's all that's sorted. Where's the wolves at?
Okay.
It's me, isn't it?
So, Akxikas, you're the first to react to this whistle, and the whistle reverberates through the cave for some distance. What are you going to do?
I'm going to cast Hex and blast the bastard. The
male.
What's the female? The one who was running.
Gotcha. Hex on.
That's a weird version of ladies first.
Well, it's it's equal society, isn't it? Equity and equality and all that. What the fuck is me? With spell slots. Here we go. First level spell slot. Tick that off. Then, I'll use both of them on the same one. The female, try and take her out.
Sure.
So to attack, Eldritch Blast. 25?
25 hits, yeah.
So, I haven't rolled above a 1 on a D10 for some time. And the what's it damage? Hex damage. So that's 1.
Yeah.
Second one.
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast again. 17.
17 hits.
And so damage. 10.
Wow.
what's its name? I can find it to roll me d6. Here we go. Plus 2.
24, 26 total.
And that's me done.
Nice. Any movement then, Mark? No.
No, I'm going to stay where I am for now.
Okay. From further into the cave, you can hear howls.
Yeah, we know it's coming.
They've got owls as well.
But what they don't know is that me and Adam can do fireball.
There's a moving castle coming. That's what it is.
Let me just double check. Okay, so from further into the cave, you see. I think it's going to be just within. So running down the corridor, there's another werewolf coming from this direction.
We know it's a werewolf.
You can see it's a werewolf. Yeah. It's the picture was an old fella, but he took his action to transform into hybrid form, and then he's run forward. Nik Ana's turn.
How much did it look like it hurt the woman?
The woman, the 2 Eldritch blasts sort of took her both shoulders, and she turns round. Now that the alarm, she sees this werewolf coming towards, and she now looks as if she's squaring up to you. In terms of how much did it hurt her, she doesn't seem overly concerned. If anything, you can sort of see this grin appear on her face.
She's not running anymore.
No,
she's not looking like she's about to run.
She's not looking like she's about to run anymore.
Concentrate fire on that superstar.
I am taking a leaf out of Mark's book, and I am also going to cast Hex on it.
Yeah.
Same one.
Okay.
And I will then be also casting Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
However, mine, instead of looking like full moons this time, are going to be tennis balls, and I will shout fetch.
Nice.
I'd like to point out Nick wouldn't know what a tennis ball looks like.
Yeah. I'm just going to look at him and give him a what the fuck sort of expression.
I've gained inspiration.
You've gained inspiration for the first Eldritch Blast.
Cool. And then I will fire my second one.
Come on, son. Give it some plastic.
17 hits.
Or plus a d6 because she is hexed. 5 damage.
Fucking hell done.
The tennis ball bounces off her head.
Any movement?
Did you roll the Eldritch Blast damage? Oh yeah, you did.
Yes, I did. How far away are they from me? Let's get the ruler out.
Leave the king alone. He's busy.
I will step on 35 feet away from them. Which I think is about there.
Tidy.
35. Yes. I will go there.
Okay, very tactical. Azrael.
He's on guard duty, so he's just going to sit off. Yeah, I just rolled it so just in case.
Okay, so from further into the cave, double check 40. Got you.
And draw my sword. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Sure. So dashing forwards, full speed. 60. A pack of wolves from around this corner at full pelt start charging towards you. I'm using dash, Dan, before you moan at me.
That's fine.
Do I get to fireball down again?
So.
No!
You leave me alone. I can have you killed.
We need to get down a ring of fire resistance.
I don't think that's enough.
Let me just drag them all to there.
That's a lot of wolves.
Yeah, they're rubbish though.
That's still a lot.
Oh, fuck it. I've enjoyed the character. I'll press self-destruct.
I'm going to sort of space them out a little bit. That's perhaps not in combat just yet, and that one looks like he's gone a little bit too far. Just make sure I've got all of those. Yeah, so they're charging full steam straight ahead. 2 of them start snarling around, snapping at Nik, but they're pretty exhausted in terms of as far as they can go for now. Further into the cave, you hear more howls.
We're nails. Let's bring it. We just have to take a kick.
Are we sure they're not just echoes?
Let me just double check.
These wolves, Dave, would we know if they're werewolves or just wolves? Would we know or would we not?
The wolves, you wouldn't be from what you can see, if they just look like wolves to you. The only werewolf that you've seen so far is this one here. You've got two humanoid figures who have taken solid arcane blasts, force blasts from your 3 Eldritch blasts. Plus your necrotic damage from your what's it, and they seem like they're not overly concerned. Which takes us to Rokkr.
Rokkr! Go for the same one, dude. That's what I'll shout. Concentrate all fire on the Superstar Destroyer.
What, the lady?
Yeah, the wounded one.
Yeah.
Try
Is
and
she
take
playing
one
the
down.
flute?
No,
we haven't seen the flute.
I'll tell you what I'll do is this werewolf here has a flute in his hands as he's running towards you.
The wank's
that
going to
was a
shoot
bit
at him. That's what I'm.
No, it has to be. It has to be. What are we thinking these wolves are? Are we thinking they're?
I imagine they're werewolves, but they might not be.
I'm say they're
would I know that they are
angry,
anything other than normal wolves?
You would know. You've been in Barovia enough, and with your Van Richten's pamphlet, you would know that werewolves can take 3 forms: wolf, human, hybrid.
Isn't the wolf a particularly large wolf, though?
No.
No, right. In that case, I haven't got a Scooby. What they're doing?
Because if they're all werewolves, that's a lot of werewolves.
Yeah, we are hard though.
I'm just thinking, is it worth entangle, or should I just go for the kill?
Kill. You're the damage dealer.
Me, I'd go for the kill.
Right. Okay. Cast Hunter's Mark on her.
So she's got 2 hexes and a Hunter's Mark on her.
Yeah, she's got to start feeling the paranoia kicking in now.
Yeah. And then I will get out my longbow with my silver arrow and 22.
22 hits.
And was that my first free? First turn of your combat, you're walking.
Your third attack gets the extra d8.
Third, right? Yeah. And roll for damage plus Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark gives me d6.
14. Yeah.
14. Second attack.
I'll do.
23.
Yep, 23 hits. Yeah. 24, 28. So that's enough to kill her. How does she die?
Literally, the arrow pierces through her mouth, through her back, and shatters her jaw, and she just goes
grim.
Nice, I like it. So you get your special feature shot now, I believe.
And this lad's taken damage, has he?
No. No one else has taken damage.
So I think I'm going to go for this guy here. I can't move my Hunter's Mark, can I?
No, that was your bonus action.
Yeah. Right. So
for this
third,
one,
yes.
Yeah.
For third and final on this lad.
That'll do it.
Yeah. So I get. Oh, I don't get Hunter's Mark, but I do get.
No,
Was
not
it
yet. You won't be
D8?
able to
Isn't
see
it?
Yeah.
D8.
Yeah, and is it force? This it's magic, isn't it? So it's
No, it's just silver. It's usually a silver arrow. Or
yeah, but the bonus D8.
Hunter's Mark could be dead. I don't know. It's magic.
12. Okay. Right. Solid hit. Any movement from Rokkr?
Yeah, I'm gonna Operation Runaway.
It's perfectly fine to do. It's just
Yeah, just back off and stand with this owl.
Okay.
There you go.
Right. So this fella then. He is. And I was a little bit disappointed with this when I got back into 5e. He's going to use. He's going to use his action to turn into a werewolf, and he's going to start making his way forwards. Oh yeah. Oh well.
I can't see Ted on the initiative.
That's a point. I can't see Ted on the initiative.
I've got 8.
You got 8.
not rolled in this.
I've got 8.
Fester
Ooh.
initiative rolls 8. Okay, let's stick you on that.
That's weird.
That works out nicely because
It's done that to you before, hasn't it?
yeah, I can remember it.
Yeah.
Well, I can remember Ted saying he did that. Yeah, last time we had a proper
Map
session.
Tools doesn't like you.
Map Tools.
I'm saying it was rolled. It came up.
So initiative as 8. What did you roll? So you get 1.
Rolled a 2 minus 1.
Okay, there we are. So you're actually after this well. So this well starts charging forwards. It's turned into a full hybrid form, charges forwards, which is Fester's turn.
Hey-oh.
Go faster, go faster. Have you got anything that could AoE all those trillion wolves?
If he doesn't, I have. So.
Has anybody used Dal-E before?
Sorry.
Dal-E before? Nope. It's an AI art generator.
All right, yeah.
It's
I've
incredible.
heard of it actually. Now you've said that.
It's literally incredible.
Did you see that there's been a letter sent to I
Yes.
can't remember who it went, yeah, signed by all the tech giants saying please don't make any more AIs for a while because they're getting scary.
Yeah.
Okay, Ted.
Everything's going to change.
Well, one of them, I think it's Chat GPT. They've given it a law exam that allow you to enter
pass the bar.
law, and it passed it with flying colours.
Yeah, I played a game of D&D with it. It was the DM and I played.
Yeah, I know you can actually ask it to run you a game of D&D, which I think is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I did it was like a one-shot adventure as a rogue sneaking to a merc camp to rescue some civilians. It was actually quite good.
It's insane.
Wow.
Isn't it now?
That's just
Insane.
blows my mind.
Apparently, it can write code. So you can, at some point, you're going to be able to ask your computer to write you a program to do whatever it is you want to do.
You can already do it.
Well, yeah, I imagine it probably could, yeah.
Yes,
No,
we
can.
Shall we have? Hang on, how do I do my fucking pointing thing? There we go. No, God damn it! Trying to remember how I do the
Spacebar.
There we are. It's click and spacebar, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So if we have a moonbeam there,
Okay. Righto.
that's going to hit
It's gonna hit some
all of
badass
them.
bastards.
We'll find out if they're Transformers.
Yeah, if
Werewolf
they got the
Den
box, that'd be a
disguise.
lot better. They weren't as good.
If they turn back into cars, I'll be concerned.
Right. So Moonbeam is a beam of light that.
It is a silvery beam of pale light, shines down in a 5-foot radius.
5-foot radius, right.
Yeah, 40 foot high. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain and it must make a constitution saving throw. Or it takes 2d damage. Sorry, 2d10 damage, which isn't because I'm going to cast it at level 4. But let's make that 4d10 damage.
Right.
Isn't it if their shape changes, they get disadvantage on the save?
A shape changer makes it saving throw with disadvantage. If it fails, it also instantly reverts to its original form and can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell's light.
Oh, how hard is
Um,
that?
I can also move it up to 60 foot on my go because it's a concentration spell.
And Jarek can use his mace to push things into it.
If he wants to, yeah, why not?
Okay, so that is that's slightly bigger than it needs to be, really, isn't it? That aura.
That's what she said. Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, that's the same size as my 10-foot one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let me
that's
do you
ridiculous.
a. Hold
We'll allow it.
up.
I'm guessing that's 8 wolves and a Dan, I think, unfortunately, isn't it?
No, it's
Hold
too
up.
big. It needs
It's too
shrinking.
big.
It's
Yeah.
twice
Let
the
me
size
just
it should
change
be.
it to clear that.
Quick burst.
Oh, that's disappointing. Just went with burst. Yeah, so 5 foot. You could. That's. I mean, 1, 2, 3 defo. Not really.
You can have it. I mean, you've got it slightly askew. I mean, I would have thought that obviously the
Okay.
5 foot radius is the actual square itself.
It's not. The squares aren't 5 foot though. The squares are 10 foot.
Squares are 10 on this one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
bigger than you think. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me just
That's
take it.
why you end up with a quarter square with your character.
What's your aura do again, Dan?
It gives everyone within it +4 to every saving throw they ever make.
I shall possibly
So,
move into that at some
Dave,
point.
Yeah.
if we could have it more to here, as in slightly
Yeah,
lower down,
I'm going to be stepping in it for concentration.
it gets
purposes.
those 2 and that 1, and
Yeah.
then the others have kind of got to run into it, haven't they?
Gotcha.
I mean, they'll probably run straight through it, but
What-
if they end up in it,
What I'd say to you, how about there, mate? That's 4.
yeah,
Yeah, so including this one. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4.
yeah.
Okay. Right. What am I rolling?
No, it's when it enters it for the first time,
Or starts its turn?
or starts
Nothing
its turn.
yet.
It's going to be their turn.
Gotcha.
However, do have a goose that make friends with people. So
Goose, 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 goose.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Goose is
have
the
the
prize.
goose.
Apparently,
Do you want
giving
the goose
is the
to-
word.
So I think that's too far away. Yeah. So if we make friends with those wolves as well,
Sure. So that's 3 saving throws. Dex saving throws.
oh, it's been a while, Dave. Well,
I know that's the problem, isn't it? We play once a month, or we can only get a game in once a month because of shifts and whatnot. I'll do left to right anyway. I'm pretty sure. So 6, 10, and 10. They all fail the saves.
yeah, because it was DC 16. Sorry.
Was it their turn now?
No, Cinder's.
It's when it
That's
appears.
weird.
Yeah.
And then it's
We're on the bird.
2d6 fire damage.
Yeah, you're going to roll 2d6 for all 3.
Can do if you want.
Yeah.
Unless it's pants.
Is that counted as a fire spell for me? Because obviously that one would be a 2 otherwise.
Yeah, sure. So 7. What I will. I'm going to give you this. As Cinder appears, this flame engulfs these 3 wolves. It all but chars all 3 of them down to the bone. There's the smell of burnt dog hair, and they look as if they are very near death just from Cinder appearing.
Intriguing.
I'm going out on a limb and saying they're not werewolves. That's just a hunch.
By the way, they're still only killing. And I'm getting 3 this turn and 4 on their go, so I think that's some good damage, hopefully. Yeah. So if Cinder did attack, it'd be at a disadvantage now, wouldn't it?
That's action, bonus action, and movement, Ted.
Yeah, no worries.
Cool. So from the back of the cave, another werewolf starts charging forwards. So there's 2 at the back now, which takes us to Jarek's turn. That's good patience there, Adam.
You're welcome. Right, I'm just gonna. I don't know. I kind of don't. Until more comes forward, I don't feel really like burning any spells at this point because it's only wolves and the were. How far off are the ones at the back? Yeah, no, I'll step up to here because there I'm still in Dan's aura, aren't I? Yeah. So I'm in Dan's aura, but also stopping this guy running past all the others. Jarek's hand instinctively, as I'm squaring up to the werewolf, my hand instinctively goes to the belts and goes for the mace. Then, remembering fighting werewolves previously, my hand moves to the new magical axe that I'm wearing and drags that forward instead.
Cool.
But I'm just going to put up a level 3 Spirit Guardians and leave it at that for now.
Gotcha. So that's an aura of
15 foot.
balls. That's another one I've got to do.
3 different auras.
When I
Hey,
when I did. Oh no, I've done an aura 15 circle. It's already on. When I started using map tools, Curse of Strahd is the first one I put in. I'm far better at it now, and I've remembered to.
Sorry about this. Does anyone, slightly relevant at the top right now, but just before I forget, does anyone know how much, when you're using a spell focus, you don't need material components, do you? Unless they cost more than a particular amount.
Find Familiar costs 10 gold.
That's what I've just realised that. That's exactly why I'm
asking. Find Familiar has a 10 gold cost of
charcoal,
incense, and charcoal.
You found those in Van Richten's tower, Mark. But
thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
I'll say I've used them all up.
Yeah.
Doing that. Fabulous. Sorry about that, everybody.
That's all right.
Right.
Okay, so move forward. Spirit Guardians. Any bonus?
Stick my tongue out. If I could do as a bonus action.
Bonus tongue out.
Bonus tongue out. Just make a show of challenging that werewolf, so he's not trying to get past me.
Okay. We're right back to the top, Akxikas.
Right. So, did we ascertain these wolves are just wolves?
It's so far for the 3 that have been damaged. They are certainly
probable.
Could be more. Right, hang on. Let me think this through. Well, bonus action. Is there a werewolf still alive?
There are 3 werewolves alive.
2 at the top, 1 here that you can see.
This one here, Dave. Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
I'm going to move as a bonus action. Move my hex onto it.
Done.
And yeah, I'll just blast it again like
Go
the last
for
time.
It. Yeah.
So let's have it'll be helpful if I go on my spells bit. Here we go. Oh, 1 off a crit.
28 hits. Just roll. Are you both Eldritch Blasts to hit, Mark, on this one?
Okay. Okay.
Because what I'll do. 18 also hits. So now, if you roll 2d10, 2d6, and add 8, that's the whole thing done.
Okay, so I could do that. How do you do that as a custom?
So bottom left-hand corner, you see the dice.
Yeah.
Just click D10 twice, D6 twice, and then add 8.
Twice, D6 twice. How do you add? Tell it to add something.
We add it.
We manually do it.
In that case, without the pluses. 14.
14. Wicked. So 20.
22.
And that will be me done. I'll see if I'm going to move. There. Yeah, I will move. I'll just move to the back here, so I'm just in Dan's sexy aura of sexiness.
Wicked. So it's his. No, it's Guinness. Who is that one? So we're going to start moving. Yeah, we're going to start moving forward. He sees the aura around the moonbeam aura. He circumvents it to get.
That's my aura.
Right.
He's coming to mine.
Yeah, so he's entered yours, hasn't he?
What's yours? What's yours, Adam?
Damage.
Is he gonna hurt them?
Lots of little slaps to the face.
Yeah.
We like that. That sounds good.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
Let
you
me
literally just walk into it. It's just like
Let me just give him.
It's the E Honda aura.
Yeah. No. It's okay. Yeah. He runs. He circumvents. He's concentrating on this moonbeam, and he goes round it to get to Nik, and he doesn't notice these swirling spirits around Jarek, and he does run into it. So that's a wisdom save, I think.
Wisdom 15.
Rolls a 10.
So he takes 16 slaps to the face.
Okay.
Why is Nick Eldritch blasting?
What?
Next turn.
I don't kill me Eldritch blasting this turn.
Oh, he looks pretty beat up.
Yeah. As he's run through this aura of slapping spiritual hands, it's torn him apart. There's chunks of flesh and fur flying off him.
I reckon one of them probably got his nipple.
Are we beating on an OAP here?
Oh dear. I will swing my sword at him.
Do it.
In the face.
11.
11 misses.
So, because I don't think I'll be
Dan, that's good information. Thanks.
You are all very welcome. I will move my hex onto him, and then I'll hit him again.
Sure.
That's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
That should do it. So that's not, but I get a +6. There we go. 12 silver damage.
Okay. How does he die?
Yes.
Painfully.
So he's just full bore charged towards you. He's dodged around the moonbeam. He's been slapped by the spirit guardians that he doesn't see. How does he run into you?
I run him through, pull the sword back out, and he doesn't drop until the tiny little hands go and slap him to the floor.
Nice. Was it E Honda?
Yeah, sound and hand slap. He was shit.
I already said this.
Did you Ted? Didn't he?
Sorry, Ted. That's
There's a surprise.
I didn't hear you either.
Okay.
I
So
suppose I won't move, seeing as Akxikas has taken cover in my aura and not taken into account I might want to take a step
no,
forward.
feel free to move, mate. I'm not going to
there's
hold
currently
you
nowhere
to
to
be
move to. I will stay put for now.
I'm on
so
full for now.
Azrael will stay in where he is.
I will actually move him. I'm just going to move him up. Does he take damage from Dan's aura?
Isn't he the scale?
There goes our lookout.
Yeah, that's the look.
Oh no, we were keeping it. I knew we were keeping it there for a reason. No, I'm not going to move him. Leave him where he is.
He's now sat on Rokkr.
Sorry,
I'm just going to move him out of the way ever so slightly.
Yeah.
So
on Rokk's shoulder.
Let's have
try to eat his ear.
Let's have some walls then.
You can sit on my shoulder and just look behind me.
Yeah.
Everywhere I move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Dave. Did you just say wolves?
My ear.
Yes, some of them are starting in auras.
Quite
Some
a lot
of
of
them
them.
Let's do
Ted's aura was first.
Let's do Ted's aura first. So we've got 4 saves for Ted's aura. Yeah.
Yar.
Is it?
Oh my
What's your
we are
save?
so hard.
Hang on, I'm just getting back to it.
What's his flavour? 16.
Moonbeam.
What's your flavour?
Strawberry.
Looks like a Constitution save of 16.
So what would you say if you had to say in one sentence, sum up the taste of Ben and Jerry's chocolate fudge brownie ice cream? How
No,
to
it's
describe
definitely
that?
a frozen badger's horse.
Frozen badges are 2. So 1, 2. How much damage?
So didn't we say there was 4 starting in there?
Yeah, I had 4 saves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Only one of them passed.
I don't. So one of them's going to take half then.
Yeah.
Right, and it's 4d10.
Yeah.
It's a lot of damage.
So half of
12.
yeah, they're all dead. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Insta death. Let's just make sure. Right.
That was very much
Why has the moon been moved?
Because I killed it accidentally.
it's not fair.
That's not dead.
Yeah. Take the toys away. Take the toys away. Right, you're all level 1 again. Screw you. You're all level 1
Right.
peasants. Enjoy the cave.
Wolves.
That was
wolves,
very
wolves.
much Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark death.
Nice. Just melting.
Like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. We've
That
got
terrified me as a little one, that.
1 wolf in Jarek's aura.
Yep.
Wisdom save for you, isn't it, dude? Rolls an
Yep.
8.
15.
Go on, kill it. Excuse me.
I won't.
Oh no, 12.
So that'll do it. Okay,
Enjoy
rest
that
of the
one,
wolves.
Slapped to the ground.
Oh, it enters for the first time, isn't it?
Yeah, or starts
Yeah,
the turn.
They
when
all
it
run
enters,
into it.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
enters or starts the turn.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not massively intelligent creatures. This one is going to run into both auras and just instantly die. I'm not even going to ask you to. No. This one does circumvent.
Intelligence checks on all the wolves.
1, 2.
They're both mine. That one's not.
Yeah. So let's have. So it's wisdom saves, and you rolled a 12. 1 is 11. Oh, bottom one gets 21. So they take 6 damage. He doesn't die. Hey. Top
I'm
one.
going to get bit.
Yay! I get to roll to it, one of you. 2 attacks, both
Hello.
with advantage. I'm waiting for the word shield. Right.
Was this on me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, they're normal wolves?
19. First one.
Yeah.
Normal wolf 19.
This is a normal wolf?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it hits.
Okay, 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
Second one is a crit, 24.
I mean, that hit anyway.
Yeah. 12 piercing damage.
Nick's now stood there with a wolf attached to each ankle.
First Constitution saving throw is 12 off my 5. Second Constitution. Oh no,
heading
sorry,
towards
these are with advantage. First one's 14.
What do you concentrate on?
Hex.
Yeah.
And then a 26.
Yeah, I think you're okay. So that takes us to Wissen's. Okay, because you've not actually seen her yet. She's going to charge forward to there. So another werewolf appears from the back of the cave.
Endless supply of werewolves.
Yeah, so Rokkr, you're up. Shall I clear the dead things?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
There's a lot of them. Not bragging or anything.
I would
So-
like all their teeth.
Bonus
Actually, Bane was great.
action to move Hunter's Mark onto this lad, the Vanka.
Gotcha.
That's the guy who's got hex on him for me as well. Little
And
shit.
then
Stop killing the things I can hit.
seriously, or?
Well, you can deal with the stuff that's coming in from the back, can't you?
Yeah. Okay. Can I see?
If you can see.
I can see Bianca. I think. I don't think that one's tenuous. Was Enkia?
This is raised 5 feet.
Ah, right.
So
So
is
no, I
it sort
can't.
of partial cover or something? Or is it...
Wait, this is a tooth behind me. Can I a stalagmite? Can I climb on the stalagmite behind me?
Spider Jim, yeah, you can.
And they have flat, roundedy, flatty tops. They're never spiky.
Just leave yourself in front, mate. As long as you remember that you've moved like 10, 20, 15 feet up.
Yeah,
that'll be fine. So you can see either of these two targets now.
Ooh.
Jim.
Vazentkia. Let's go for her.
Okay. So you're going to do Hunter's Mark on her.
Hunter's Mark on her, yeah.
Done.
And then roll to. What's that do? Roll to hit.
16 hits.
16 hits. With 10 plus. What? Oh, for fuck's sake. $14.
14, yep.
And then second attack. 18, that hits.
Yeah.
11 plus 3, 14.
14.
Actions, 2 attacks. So that's me done.
Okay, and so
Casually balancing on a stalagmite.
it's just casual. So wisdom save for this, lads. 10 fails, Adam. If you want to re-roll your damage.
You're going to get slapped in the face a lot.
11 slaps.
I gotcha.
I can seize one though.
Okay. He is going to attack you. He'll start with a bite. Rolls a natural 1. And a claw. 9 to hit. Yeah.
What's your AC now, Adam?
Flat 20.
Oh, that's before you cast Shield of Faith as well, isn't it?
He won't be.
So it's Festus' turn when he comes back. I'm going to nip for a wee while. Tell Ted it's his turn.
Yeah, I'll go and flamenco the flamingo. I think everyone's doing stuff.
He'll do what to a flamingo?
Flamenco. So it makes like
Flamenco, flamingo.
Okay.
next he's going to graze a gazelle. It is your move, Ted, if you want to play it whilst Dave's at the toilet.
Okay, and Mark's on as well. A shame.
It's gone to do something to a flamingo.
It's gone to flamingo.
I don't care. I hope he fucking chokes on it.
Okay.
Right. Do you want me to go for these down here?
Yeah.
The ledge in front of them's raised 5 foot in terms of blocking.
Direct line of sight. But you can cast over things and stuff, so
I can still move the moonbeam.
Yeah. Sure can.
I
how
can
far
move
can you move it?
120 foot.
That's quite far.
Wow.
Yes. Sorry, no, 60 foot. Sorry, I can cast it 120 foot.
You can move it 60.
Okay, Ted, what are we doing?
I believe we were going to try and start dealing with the other dickheads.
At the back?
Yeah.
Okay. I give you now have control of your beam.
Oh, fancy. Very hard to lock onto.
So many auras.
So many auras. Right, alright, so
Any
yeah.
that hurt us? The moonbeam.
No.
Wasn't it?
The original dickhead.
I
The
could
original
make
dickhead's
mine
obviously
hurt
ran
if I wanted
forward, so now there's just 2 others. And I'm going to be moving it to the 2 others.
Oh, that's 57, 58, 60, too far.
There we go.
Nice.
Uh,
So to move it, is that a bonus or an action?
yes, Dave.
Yeah, it'd be one of them. Yeah.
One of those 2 you just said.
Casting is 1 action. What? Where would I be getting that information from? I'm assuming it's same as casting time. Surely.
It'll
Moving
be
it.
in the bit that has the move.
Yeah.
It'll tell you if you do it as an action or whatever.
It'll probably be near the bottom.
On each of your turns after you cast a spell, you can use an action to move the beam up to 60 feet in any direction.
Action.
Yeah. But then...
I suppose it does do
me-
quite a bit of damage.
Cinder economy.
Cinder's my boss. So Cinder can probably spit at the one that's nearest us.
Sure.
Just for a laugh. Because he's got no one round him now. Apparently they're all dead.
There's a wolf next to me still.
There's 2 wolves next to Nick, yeah.
They're all dead.
Are there? There's 2.
Yeah, you've got one on each of your ankle.
I mean, if
they
you want
can
me to go
start.
for a wolf instead,
So,
that's
no.
fine.
I didn't realise I had
I mean-
2. I thought I just had 1.
Obviously,
No,
one of
you've got
those...
one I said you've got one attack.
I'd say one of those wolves is in 2 auras, one of them being Dan, so that obviously doesn't matter.
Yeah. I'm not giving him bonuses to his saving throw. The wolf can
No,
fuck
I know.
off.
One of them
You
isn't.
might be able to defend it.
So if we went... But then he's next to Akxikas, so sure Akxikas can kick him in the face or something.
Yeah, I'll kick him. Don't you worry. It's currently on full. Does it be yet?
I
And I've got
personally
ridiculous
think
hit points for a caster.
the better aim is to try and do damage to the named people. So
Well, they're the hardest. Those wolves are
Attack the name
Really-
badges. They're
really
staff.
yes,
Very-
exactly.
Lugabutable.
Attack the
So-
floor managers, not the shelf stackers. Get 'em.
Absolutely.
Features and traits.
Just remind me never to go into Tesco's with you, Dan.
Oh,
Oh, he just buys cheap lager and like orange cordial. It's really weird.
no, it was full orange juice. And Dave, behind my monitor, there's just an array of name cards mounted on my wall as trophies. Shop assistants I've maimed with a tin of beans in a stocking at Christmas.
So it's just my fucking magic stone thing, isn't it? But with the goose.
Oh, only in D&D can that sentence make sense.
So
Just magic stones with a goose.
so it's not sling, it's magic stone. Oos. 17.
17 hits. This is this one.
Yes.
Yeah, 17 hits. Roll your damage.
And then it's just D6 plus 3, isn't it?
I believe so.
Not the D6 plus 5 that the magic stone is. So 6. How's that?
6. Gotcha.
Fire damage as well.
Indeed. Is that done?
Raw.
Yes, mate, that's all I can do, I believe.
Okay, so this werewolf starts her turn inside the moonbeam. She gets
Yeah,
a
they do.
Constitution save. Rolls a natural 1.
What a shame.
Going on today? What's going on?
Are we doing both of them separately then this time?
Yeah,
All these wolves
Like-
with inspiration.
Like
it's
that,
crazy.
is it, Dave?
it is.
K24.
Right.
And
So,
were they a werewolf?
yeah.
They're not now.
So she reverts to natural form.
Yeah, and can't turn again until she leaves the aura.
Okay.
Isn't that difficult?
Yes,
Right.
but the aura's going to chase them down.
Okay.
Take out her legs.
No, that makes her choice relatively straightforward. So she's going to move 30 and use her action to change back into hybrid form.
Yeah, let me just.
Does she
double
look
check.
slightly pissed off?
Yeah.
As
Very.
both a
Let me
human and then a werewolf.
double
Devo
check
for
what the
Devo,
moonbeam
Devo for
says. Moonbeam. When a creature enters the spell, if its shape changer makes its saving throw with disadvantage, if it fails, it instantly reverts to its original form and can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell's light. Yeah, so once it's left it.
Yeah, so as the sort of moonbeam cascades over her, you can see as she steps into it, her arm from the sort of feral hybrid form turns full human as it washes over her, and she's straight away she's thinking, "This is what's going on." But she still senses the threat. You are attacking her den as she moves forwards, and then uses her action to go full hybrid again, which takes us to Jarek. Or the Emperor, as we now call him.
What about the
the
other
Emperor
one?
facing off against the werewolf. I'm going to toll the dead, and as I do it, clash my shield and the axe together just as the bell goes.
Nice.
So a bit of dramatic effect. So that's a Wisdom 15 again, please.
Rolls a 12.
So it's now it's taking damage, so it's 2d12.
It's always nice to get the D12s out, isn't it?
They're so rare.
That's what I thought.
In the original AD&D, there's only one thing in the whole game that used a D12, which was a longsword against a large target. And sorry, barbarians hit dice. That was the other thing.
Okay, so this toll reverberates through the whole cave as dust and debris at the back of this werewolf tumble down. It's still up.
You just ring the doorbell.
Yeah.
Interesting. Akxikas, at the start of your turn,
yes,
Azrael alerts you to the presence of other.
Justified.
I'll say how many. I'll ask him how many.
It says 6. Can it talk to you normally?
No, I don't. It's according to Dan. I'm taking his word for it. It communicates telepathically.
I'll double check. I believe because it's a fiend, it's not actually an owl.
Yeah, it is a fiend. It's not a real owl.
It just looks like an owl.
A bit.
You can communicate with it telepathically. Yes, it is a fiend. It's not an actual owl. It's just takes the form of, so it's full conversation.
Awesome.
So it's full conversation. Right. It tells you that it has seen 6 werewolves.
And I'll ask it how close.
9 and 9 wolves approaching from the east at full speed.
So when will they actually see us? When will they notice us?
They will be here in 6 seconds.
One round. I'll shout this to the others, so they obviously are not shout as loud as I need to be. I'll tell the others that
Cool.
We've got company.
Right. What So where I'm going to struggle a little bit is Map Tools has two settings for me to put vision on, either none or three: none, night, or day. I'm on night at the minute because you're about to go into a cave. Outside it is daytime, so they're coming from the daytime. They're coming from this direction. What I might have to do is, I know what I can do. I can put another of your tokens in. I can put.
Could we just move Azrael to see the board and say he's at the mouth of the cave?
Well, it depends, because if he's going to take combat actions, he needs to be where he is.
He won't be taking combat actions this go. So I've got to touch him to cast the spell on him.
Well, you can cast touch spells through him. All you have to do is see him.
Yeah, that's true.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to put another Nik Ana token in.
Oh, now they're in trouble.
Oh, I've got some shizzle going down
Here.
I'm going to fireball that one.
Like having a high elf fucking multi-bow thing.
Have you just multi-classed me into an Echo Knight? Because I'll take it.
I don't know what that is. It sounds quite funky.
That does sound quite funky. They're like what's it something?
The premise of it is you make effectively a duplicate of yourself, kind of in ghost form, but you can teleport between the two of them and attack through them. So it's effectively you just phase in between the two.
That's awesome.
That is pretty cool.
There's a doctor.
That is pretty cool.
Right. So let's just move Nik to the side. So okay, that's what you can. That's what Azrael gives you as it's at now Akxikas' turn.
Right. What I'm going to do.
In fact, hold up. What? Let me. They're not quite here yet because you can see them now approaching, and it's like I say, it's daytime. So this, for their first turn, this is where I'm going to stick them. Let's put Nik right in the middle of them because you can see them, like I say.
I'm just wondering if there's any way we can get a surprise round on the others. I don't know if we can.
Not in the middle of a combat, you can't.
That sounds sensible.
They're going to be here at the start of their next turn. So the only thing that you could possibly do is move into range and hold an action, a specific action.
One of those has got a surname, so it's serious.
One of them you notice is the leader that got away from last time. Sorry, the leader was Trousers, wasn't he, Dan?
Yeah, and we made sure.
No, you said there was a leader on top.
There was a leader, but you told me there wasn't.
This one is the general manager, and he's going down.
So, what's the plan, Mark? What are you doing?
Right. So I can't attack them yet, but I'm going to move. So I've got range. I'm still slightly in the aura there.
That's going to be an opportunity attack from the wolf that you were next to.
I forgot about him. No, I'm not going to do that at all. Mistake. Exactly where I am. I'm going to Eldritch Blast just once to start with on Devanka.
Okay, that's with disadvantage because you're next to.
Fair enough. Can't do nothing about that. Well, I could, but that'll be me. Spell end gone. In fact, I've got loads of spell slots. What am I messing with? What I'll do, bonus action, Misty Step. So is that level 2?
Yep.
Level 2, tick off a slot. Just going to see what my distance is, how far it goes. I can go to 30 feet. So, oh no, all the auras near us are safe for us, aren't they? It's the moonbeam that'll twat us, and that's miles away. So, I'll just port to here.
Okay.
And then I'll do the guy's already got me. What's it on? Do I actually just clarify this, Dave? Because it does still confuse me, and I'm not sure. Do I have to announce the targets before I roll, basically?
Yeah.
Because yes, well, in that case, I'm going to send both at Devanka.
Sure.
So that's 2 Eldritch Blasts. So I'll see if I can hit him.
Well, actually, no. You can. I don't know, Dan. What are you saying?
I just wanted to know because if I did kill him, then I obviously wouldn't use the second one. Well, I don't know if that's...
They are two separate attack rolls. It's kind of, I think, DM's discretion of, do you do these as kind of 1, then 2, or they're both summoned at the same time and come out? It's just, how do you pick your Eldritch Blast?
Personally, and I hate to say it, I would say I've got to renounce the target because it's the same spell. It's just going to go off, with 2 beams. That's what I think, but I'm not Dave, so
You stick with that then, Mark.
okay. I'd say it makes it slightly worse. So we're going to send both at Devanka.
Yep.
First roll. Do you want me to do 2 rolls like last time, Dave?
Please yourself, mate.
We'll do it that way, yeah. So 17.
Yep, hits.
Second one. Oh, that misses.
11 just misses, so 1 hit.
1 hit. That's going to be easier. Leaves me D4 plus D10 plus 4. 11 damage. Oh, 12.
12's still enough. How do you want to kill that one?
Right, so it's an Eldritch Blast. So it's mine looks like from my fingertips. It's just a beam of utter black, sort of light absorbing. It just sort of sucks the light out. It's like negative light. It just punches straight through his temple, straight between the eyes, and it just drops like a stone.
Tidy. So that's action, bonus action. Any movements? Anything else?
No, I'm done.
Okay. So Skinnis is now dead. Let's remove that from. That's Nick's turn.
Nik Ana. Can I do a little chant to support him? Just
You have done.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it me? Sorry.
Yes,
it is you, mate. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Did Akxikas mention anything to anyone about the things at the door?
Yeah, I told you in real time, as quickly as I could, as quietly as I could, whilst you still being able to hear me. So you all know that there's, and how you know where they're coming from, and you know how many.
Well, as long as you did do that, I'm going to.
I swear, Dave, did I do that? I'm questioning myself now.
Yeah,
he did.
I did. Yeah. Oh,
okay.
wicked.
I'm going to transfer Hex onto Senior Wolf, who's taken no damage.
Sure.
And hit him.
Yeah.
In the face.
How high are these stalagmites, and can a werewolf easily jump up?
Does 11 get a wolf?
11 misses a wolf. The stalagmites are. They're not that high. They're only. You're stood on top of one, so you're 15 feet up. They would be able to swipe at you.
Okay.
Was a 15 hit?
15 hits, yeah.
Okie dokie. So. Oh, that's twice I've rolled a 1 on that. Cool.
Oh.
And
It's all the
12 on the uninjured one.
12 on the uninjured one is exactly what you need. Well, 1 more than you need, but yeah.
Marvellous. And seeing as we've been told about our newfound friends, I will... Because the injured one is still in the Spirit Guardians, isn't it?
Correct.
I will have a wander over this way, because it looks fun.
Okay. So he's going to get an opportunity attack.
Yep.
No advantage because it hasn't got a friend near to it. Rolls an 8. Tidy.
You've got them off your like ankles down. Well done.
And Nick skips.
So
with the intestines of a wolf.
we said, or you said, Azrael isn't having a combat action this turn. Is he going to move? Do anything?
There's nothing in range, is there? At the minute, I've had my go. I've still got to cast thing on him, so I'm probably going to do that next go. Actually.
Okay. So that's the last remaining wolf's turn. He is instantly going to die. He's got 5 hit points left. Adam. Well, actually, roll your damage because that'll tell us if. I'm assuming he is just going to instantly vaporize.
I've lost my spell.
Yeah, but he's only got 5 hit points
left.
So,
roll, though.
Yeah, he's
15. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah. So even if he passes,
he gone.
So that's
like the Army of the Dead in Lord of the Rings, the Spirit Guardians thing? Is that what it's like? Flavour.
No, this is just lots of spectral hands slapping people.
Fair enough. Can't say fair enough.
So
Did you see that someone had worked out how hard you'd have to slap a chicken to cut it? Cook it.
Yes.
cook it.
To it.
Yeah.
Cook.
Cooked via slapping friction.
Yeah,
You'd
transfer of,
you'd have
yeah,
to-
because obviously it transfers friction and heat and everything across.
And what? How fast was that?
No,
Very
it's not
hard.
how many times.
Hard. Sorry, hard.
Yeah, I think the chicken would actually disintegrate from the actual pot.
Yeah, you just have some sludge, wouldn't you? Some chicken flavour.
They throw them into plane propellers, don't they? And jets and stuff.
Frozen turkeys.
Yeah, but that doesn't cook them, does it? And they
No,
No,
that's just
no.
to
They
that's
do
just
that
to make
to
sure
test the engines.
Because it's not hot. It's not hard enough.
Physics is
But
fun.
it's just all scientists are hilarious.
Back to stabbing wolves.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
You got off task.
yeah.
Right. What we
I've got when Sensei has got to make a Constitution saving throw against the Moonbeam.
Need you have.
Rolls 20, so
Ooh,
passes.
Okay, so just half damage then.
Yeah, and she doesn't change, I believe.
hang on that.
Ooh. Also would get that the poor roll when it's half damage.
So 9.
And can she run like that? Because she's going up and down a cliff there.
Yeah. Okay.
Shape changer makes it saving throw with disadvantage. If it fails, it instantly reverts. So there you go.
I'll have you with your sneaky wolves.
Say again, sorry.
If it fails, so it didn't fail, so you're all right.
Yeah, but it is going to run into the other aura.
Slap
So 9 from Ted's, and then a wisdom save from Adam. So pass the first one. Come on. 7.
So
can I keep the 15 that just beat the shit out of the wall?
Yeah, you can. It's not.
Oh, I know. I was happy to
It's
go.
not dead.
That's fine.
But it's looking rough. That takes us to Rokkr's turn.
Oakley.
What time we've got till, by the way? What time? I mean, I've got no.
Adam was saying 11.
11ish. That's why I was trying to keep us on track.
Yeah.
I've still got Hunter's Mark on this last, haven't I?
Sooner would be better for me, but 11 at the latest.
Yeah.
Right, so let's go for attack on her. Hits.
22 hits, yeah.
1 plus.
16 is enough to kill a Jim.
Yes.
Oh, let's have a look at her. I know she's dead now, so I can't see what she looks like. That one pins her in the shoulder and literally sort of spins her around, and she just does that.
Nice.
And blood sort of like spiraling out.
Excellent.
Right, so bonus action. Wait, how far? How do those? Can those walls reach me? Oh, I can move afterwards. Right, bonus action. Transfer to Bianca, the Hunter's Mark,
Done.
and roll to hit. 14.
14 hits.
14 hits, perfect. 11.
Okay, movement then, Jim.
Right, how far can these chaps move? Do we know that?
Yeah, from what you've seen so far, the wolves are going to be moving 40, dash of 80.
Okay, so they could dash to me.
The hybrids are similar to you. Well, actually less than you because you wood elf Gloom bastard, they can move 60 on a dash and not take an action.
I think I'm gonna. What's behind me there? Wrong. I'll stay where I am.
Sure. Festa's up.
Oh, hey-oh.
Hey-oh.
Hurrah!
So did Ben Sensi or whatever her name was get dealt with?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Just Bianca.
I think didn't you Moonbeam
Come
kill her?
here.
It's kind
No.
of a head outside job now.
Yeah. I'm just going to deal with this one that's still coming up behind us, though.
Yeah, well, if people want to move out, I'm happy to hold the rear as it comes at me if it does survive what you do to it.
Is it a nice shapely rear? Because if it is, I'll hold it as well. I'll shut up now. Sorry.
I'm going to keep that spell on it for a bit. I could probably help slowing down these idiots shortly, but
So what now? Oh, the guys outside.
yeah. But I personally rather be dealing with Bianca, I feel. So yeah, Moonbeam onto it. Cinder. Actually, Cinder can poke her from a fair distance away, can't she? Yeah, Cinder will make his way out slightly. Send a shot at Bianca as well.
Roll to hit.
As he's flying off. Bless him. Azione. Goose.
25
yeah, I'm gonna say that
hits.
hits.
What?
Have 9. 9 to your face.
Nice. Any movement for Festa?
Yeah, why not? Let's come and stand there.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
So this from outside the cave, this sort of muscle-clad leader that you saw from before seems to have fully regenerated, fully healed from his wounds as he charges forwards. So that.
What wounds? Did someone hit him?
Well, yesterday you had a little tussle with him, didn't you?
Oh yeah, it's the one that ran off, wasn't he?
I think Bianca's about to get incinerated by a moonbeam, so let's give her a Constitution save. She rolls 14, full damage, and Revert probably just dies. Let's see what your damage is, Ted. It's 4d10, you said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I decided to go big. Ooh.
Excuse me. Whoa. Yep. She that's quite a lot of damage. How does she die?
Once again, a la Raiders of the Lost Ark. Everyone's just disintegrating.
Cool. Jarek.
Well, not a lot to do in the cave now. I'll go and have a sit down.
Here now.
Yeah.
We have, haven't
well, unless there's another wave. So 5, 10, 15. Jack's like, oh, new friend.
Huh.
Yeah, I think that just there, just inside Nick's shield, and just catching a friendly-looking werewolf.
That's exactly what he is. He's very friendly. Any actions or bonus actions?
Yeah, I'm just having a quick look as to whether I want to use a bonus action or if there's anything. Trying to feel there probably is, because I think hurting the big bastard would probably be quite good. There's not really a lot. But, I've already got concentration spell going. No, I'm going to hit with a guiding bolt. I've not done that for ages.
Sure.
I keep forgetting you're actually a spellcaster because you just do all the tweb stuff.
Yeah. Don't I just go for just a standard level guiding bolt? So
11
that
just misses.
Oh well.
Anything that's your lot, isn't it? Yeah, no bonus action.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
No, I'm fine.
That takes us to the wolves, right at the top. So, fucking running into an old mother.
That moonbeam is so good.
It's yeah, it is good. It is really good. But these lads are moving into Spirit Guardians as well.
Have they just run past
the moonbeam's
Rokkr?
still way back in the cave.
They are running past Rokkr. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But he's 15 feet up.
Oh, okay.
So he's not within 5 feet of them.
And they're not going past me, are they? They're avoiding me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what you're going to see, that's too far for him to go. What you're going to see is them spreading out now. And they're taking instructions from Kirill. You can see there's clear sort of barking orders coming from the leader.
Beware the AoE.
Yeah.
You said they could hit me, and I'm 15 feet up.
The werewolves can. The wolves can't.
Right.
Yeah.
Do they get any kind of modifier? Because 15 foot's quite a leap. You lose a lot of your power if you're going to leap 15 foot into the air and do a swipe.
I probably overjudged it by saying 15 feet. Because if you look back at let me just show you the image again. This is what we're going on.
Yeah, didn't it say the top of the mouth was 15 feet above us?
Yeah.
Wasn't that the description?
Right. So they're like 4 or 5.
It's enough that if you stood on one, the wolf probably can't get you, but everything else could quite happily.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
It's just with you saying 15 foot. I was like, fuck it, they can jump 15 foot in the air. That's quite hard.
That's ridiculous.
No worries. Moving on.
The wolf kangaroos.
So with this sort of attempt at a sort of flanking move, all of them are trying to avoid anything that looks aura-ish. That one's a bit close. Right. So the rest of those are all, well, that's as close as they can get. That takes us to, it's the werewolves' turn. So there, similarly, with the werewolves, what the order is going to be is to head straight for the caster. So they're actually actively running into Jarek's aura.
Would they know it was there?
Yeah, it's
you can feel the little hands.
Yeah.
They're like
But
butterflies.
when they're not actively attacking, as I walk along, they're just kind of waving in the air like that, ready.
So
remind me again, how do I change my map on map tools?
So top right, select map.
So one has entered the aura. Adam rolls 6 for his wisdom save.
Why did it change?
Say again, sorry.
Just wondering why the
match.
match.
Shown the height of the teeth. The start.
So
you said
top right.
18.
Top
18
right.
Select map.
I've sent a picture just in case. It sounds like yours isn't going to look the same as ours for some reason. If it doesn't say select map in the top right.
I can't see select map at
Hold
all.
Oh, you can't?
No, that's what I'm asking because I've clicked on everything and I can't see.
Not in the.
To
that's weird.
regurgitate the
Have
hamster food. I'll not be long.
Regurgitate hamster food. Have you got a little arrow in top right-hand corner that says hide
Yeah.
toolbar?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you open the toolbar, you should have a select map.
I've got file, edit, map, view, tool, window, themes, help.
Other side, right-hand side.
You're looking at the top left.
Yeah, the right-hand side, there's nothing there. There's an arrow that changes to hide.
But arrow normally hides and brings out the bar with select map on it for us.
Nope. No, it's just opening and closing the icons.
That's strange.
Do you need me to change your map, Jim, or have you done it?
I've not done it yet. No.
Okay, I'm going to change you all back to there. Then.
Perfect. That's done it. Thank you.
So that one's taken damage. It's now Akxikas' turn.
Right then, sir. What I'm going to do is using my. Actually, I'll do some moving first. I think I'm going to be able to do this. If I move up behind Jarek there, I'm going to cast on my familiar and on Jarek because I'm going to twin cast it. So that's going to cost me. Let me see. See what it costs. Sorry, chaps. I should have worked this out before, shouldn't I? So to twin spell. Equal to the spell's level, so I need to spend all my. It's level 2, so I need to spend 2 sorcery points, which I shall do. Twin spell on dragon breath, dragon. Yeah, that breathing thing on me. Oh, sorry, on Jarek and the owl.
Okay.
And I've got to let me hex drop.
Right.
To do that.
Why am I breathing fire? What?
Well, you have now got the ability for 10 rounds. It's a minute, so that's 10 rounds, isn't it? You can. Let's have a look to tell you exactly what you can do.
15-foot cone, 3d6 fire damage.
Well, it doesn't have to be fire. It could be whatever. But I think I have to choose it. Do we know if werewolves? Would we know if werewolves have got any vulnerabilities or?
Yeah. Any magic attack hits them, but they other than that, it has to be silver. But magic damages them. It doesn't matter what you choose.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to choose fire. Why the hell not?
Okay.
Classic dragon breath. So my familiar and Jarek can now cast.
Jarek doesn't know he's going to speak and.
Well,
burn
he is.
people.
I'll just telepathically tell him you can breathe fire, mate.
Do they do that as a bonus action or an action?
No, the cast is that's my action. I'm not doing anything else.
No,
now.
as in for me.
Oh,
for me, if I know you, is that my?
I shall tell you. It's an action, I think. Let's just have a look.
Yes, it's an action. Okay.
So what happens is Jarek is going to go all passive and go stand down and instead burn them.
Yeah.
So any bonus action from Akxikas?
Bonus action. Is there anything else? No. In fact, yeah, I will because I've got to. No, sod it. Bollocks to it. I'll stay down.
Okay.
Actually, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've still got 2 sorcery points. So I'm going to spend them. To quicken spell on. I'm in range there. I'm going to be in range. Blade ward on myself.
Okay.
Plus a bonus action, so I've now got no sorcery points, unless I trade some slots in, which I can do. Yeah, that's going to be it.
Okay.
So till the start of my next go, I've got resistance to normal damage. Piercing, bludgeoning, shit.
Go on then, Dan.
And defo done.
I'm still skipping. 5, 10, 15. I'm trying not to go past werewolves. 15. That'll get me to the big guy, won't it?
It will, yeah.
There.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm still skipping. I'm not moving Hex, but I am going to imbue big guy with Hexblade's Curse. So for the next minute, I crit him on a 19. I get an extra 3 damage per hit, and when he dies, I gain 5 hit points.
Come on, Dan.
I really wish my orb had hit him now.
Yeah, let's use inspiration. Why not?
Come on, Don.
18.
Ooh, 18 hits,
I suppose I will put what level? A first level smite into him.
Sure.
So that's this. 9 plus 2d8 for my smite, which is another 11, plus 3, so that's 23 damage off the first hit.
Nice.
And then my second attack is a natural 1, so I've regained inspiration.
Yeah.
And I just smile.
Time for a winning smile.
There's always time for a winning smile, unless you've lost.
That's my turn.
That's your turn. Azrael.
Right, Azrael, he's gonna. Where is he now? Where is he? Little shit. Can't find him. Yeah. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna do his thing. He's gonna fly in. He's got what's his movement?
60.
So he's got
I'd
basically.
have probably also mentioned I've got the big guy.
Sorry. Let's just gonna confirm that. Flight. Movement. Where's it? Yeah, 60 feet.
foot.
60 feet. So it'll fly in. So that's going to be. Where was he? What did we say it was? It was.
You've gone
back here,
15 there.
15 so far. So he's right next to Jarek. He's going to do his. He's going to do his thing. So that's your lads need to make a. Wrong fucking thing. I've been such a spaz.
Which ones?
It's a deck save, DC 15.
But which ones are you breathing fire on?
It's a what is it? 15-foot. It's a
Dan.
cone. So he's there. I'm not going to get Dan. I'm only going to be able to get one of them, but that doesn't matter. It's because he can't do damage normally. So any damage is a bonus. So he's going to breathe it out. He's going to make sure it goes past Nik. I don't want to.
Yeah, you could get 2 for my money.
Well, I shall do that then, sir.
Get a wolf. Wolf and a werewolf. Yeah.
Yeah, wicked. So yeah, it's just to save it so for your guys. Take off damage if they succeed.
Werewolf rolls 16. Wolf rolls 15.
He's passed, bastard. So damage. This will be half, Dave. Dragon's Breath. So 7. Yeah. To both of them, though.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And that will.
Any movement?
He's going to move out of range. Yeah, he's just going to fly well out of the way.
Yeah.
That's another 15 feet there.
Okay then, Jim.
Right. Transferring onto this lad here, Hunter's Mark. And then
stop me drink.
Go to it. That'll do it. 28. That'll hit. So 12 plus 17.
17 is nice.
And then 21. Doing 7 plus 6. 13.
13 is also nice. He's still looking quite healthy though.
Right, I am gonna go over to. Oops, where's that 0? That's because
you're gonna get attacked.
Am I going to get attacked? Oh yeah, those 2 wolves right next to me. I'm going to leap to there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to leap to climb down. Can I make it to this one over here?
Well, let's see. Let's go with the first leap first. I'm going to ask for a dexterity check.
Ooh, okay.
Or you can have acrobatics if that's any easier.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have done that. Acrobatics, yeah. 18.
Yeah, 18's easy enough. You because you have this whole Spider-Man thing, don't you? So you from one stalagmite to another, you cling onto it, swing round it. We'll take 10 feet of movement from you to do that, though. So you've got 25 left from there, Jim. I think you've got enough, mate.
30. I've got 40 movement in total.
In which case, yeah. And what are you doing here? Are you on the floor?
No, I'm on the stalagmite.
So you've gone up 10, we'll say.
Well, I never dropped down. Can I jump? Well, yeah, that was my plan.
Jump. Yeah, rolling to jump it.
Right. So you one more acrobatics check then, because you're sort of going from one to another. And
are you trying to jump 20, 30 feet?
So werewolves can't jump for 15 feet up, but he can jump 20.
No, I didn't jump up. I literally across.
Yeah, I mean, because it's he's fucking Spider-Man, so you can sort of swing and do all kinds of fancy things. The last one, 11's a little bit shady though, mate. That's what I'll say is you manage to get to here, but you do slip down.
Right, so I'm on the floor next to this one.
I'm not going to.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. Okay.
Take that.
Is that? Yeah, that's you done, isn't it? Fester. You find yourself surrounded by wolves.
Yeah, I was just trying to search what type of animals I can turn myself into.
Giant
toothy.
Because I am surrounded by wolves. I mean, we'll start with. Actually, everyone else has just fucked off, haven't they? So I've been trying with multiple ideas to do with the situation I'm in. It's hard there. Transform into something, but I'm not sure what size thing I can transform into at the moment.
Based on your druid level, so you'd be level 7, wouldn't you? If we're all the same.
Yes, I am level 7. Yeah. Or
that should be something quite pleasant for level 7. I imagine you could do some reasonably nasty things.
it also has to be something I've seen before.
Yeah.
So obviously, I was thinking
you worked in
bear.
In a zoo.
No, I was thinking bear.
Tiger or bear, I'd say. Sounds good. Huge cat or huge bear?
I mean, I've summoned Sabertooth. I've not turned into one, have I?
You've seen one, though, haven't you, if you've summoned one?
Yes. Yes, I saw one in the Caravan of Fun. But we'll turn to a bear if that's all right, Dave.
Okay.
Fat bear.
Which is my second wild shape use of this rest.
Okay, I have a douche cave bear for you if you want one of those.
Always.
That's pretty much exactly what we get in a cave.
Right, what I'm going to do then, I'm just going to move your token to one side and wang a cave bear in place. and give you control of it. So ownership to Mr. Teddington.
It's Paul software.
Could I possibly request we take a short rest after we've finished in this place?
Let's finish the fight
Let's
first.
get there first.
Well, no, I'm obviously not right now. I don't think it'd be very restful for me to just sit down in the middle of combat.
And the answer to that would be no. The answer to that would be no, because there's kids to rescue in the cave.
No, I mean when we've done in the cave, we've got the kids.
Obviously, now the moonbeam's gone as well, Dave.
Oh, okay, righto.
Because it's a concentration spell, so.
Yeah.
Now that I'm a bear, not too concentrating.
Okay.
So me turning into a bear lets me swat at one of these as well, though, doesn't it?
I believe so.
Is it an action or a bonus action to transform?
As an action, you magically assume the shape of a beast that you've seen before. So I'm guessing attacking would be a bonus action.
No, attacking's an action.
So you won't be able to attack as well this turn.
The turn a druid transforms, they can't attack. The moon druid, which is the transforming specialist, can.
Yeah, no worries. Well,
you get a goose.
We'll bring McGoose.
Yep.
McGoose over, and he can go after this one.
Sure.
Which, as we know, is this. Oh, yeah.
26 hits.
And then
have a cave bear.
This. Have 9.
9 damage. Got it.
1 fire damage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Also, guys, there's a bear behind you. Don't be alarmed.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, we've seen you transform into creatures before.
Common
Thanks for
anymore.
the heads up. Yeah.
Because you don't speak common, did you just growl at us?
Mm-hmm.
I think we'd be safe to assume that we know that as Fester's disappeared and his place is a big bear, and Fester can do that, it's probably Fester.
How do you change?
Oh,
angrily.
Proper like American Werewolf in London.
Behind a
really
sofa.
Fast.
Well, apparently not fast enough to attack. So these wolves are like looking at me, going, "What's he? Oh, it's a bear."
It's a bear. Right, so that takes us to the leader's turn. He starts his turn in an aura, and he makes a wisdom saving throw of 4.
I don't think you're going to succeed with that.
No.
No.
So that'll be 11.
11. Okay. As he tries to claw and bite Jarek,
he won't be able to reach Jarek. He's next to me.
Sorry, it's Nick that he's trying to hit.
Yeah.
Beg your pardon. So the bite on Nick is a 16, which misses, and a claw is 14, which also misses. That's a shit turn for him. What he will do, though, he'll move further into the...
Idiot.
Yeah, well, why not? Takes us to Jarek's turn.
Don't forget you can breathe fire.
That'd be an attack of opportunity, wouldn't it? He's just moved into you.
Oh, right, sorry, yes. He has, hasn't he? I do, yeah. I was thinking if that's where I was planning to move, completely didn't realise he's moved. I'll turn to Akxikas and be like, the fuck, why is the owl breathing fire? And then burn Akxikas with my fire breath. Because I have no idea I can do this now.
No, I blatantly just sent you a telepathic message advising you what I was going to do. So you know what it is. It's not.
So be there instead then. So how much damage is the fire breath? 3d6?
3d6, and they have to make a dex save for half damage. 15-foot cone, though. That's the bonus.
So 15-foot cone would only get 2 at max, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
This is the thing. Toll the Dead's 2d12.
Is that multiple targets as well?
No, but just want to bring the big bugger down because then we'll go down the traditional party method of telling everyone else to lay down their.
Well, if you feel
it's worked very well for
that's
us.
what you do.
It's worked very well so far.
I am not to question your turn.
Yeah, I'm tolling the dead.
Okay.
So wisdom check again.
9.
Super. I just feel that again, the more likely, I can imagine their dex is probably higher than their wisdom, just with Wells being quite nimble.
Yeah, sensible.
I don't know. Oh no, I've nearly rolled the 2d8. I need the 2d12. 15.
15. As this boom of this bell
I'm doing
resounds.
the thing with my shield again.
Nice. And he's shaken. He has to shake his muzzle to recover from it. He's looking as if he's ready to either collapse or run.
Well, seeing that, Jarek will kind of bellow, trying to draw the group's attention of, finish him.
Finish him. That takes us to a bunch of wolves. Okay. Well, now that Rokkr's down, they're going to start moving in.
Not dead, on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, wait, I
saw your face. You panicked when Dave said you were down. Just another lightning bolt out of nowhere.
What did I miss?
Why are you sleeping?
Dave's got a taste for it. He's just hitting you with a lightning bolt once a session without.
This one starts his turn in an aura and he's got 4 hit points. I'm just going to kill him, Adam. That's all the same to you. Okay, right. We've got some attacks now then. So it's going to be 4 on Rokkr. All of these have advantage.
Oh.
You ready, Jim?
Mm-hmm.
12.
Okay.
Okay, second one, 19 to hit.
Sorry, my armor class is 16.
Okay, so that's 7 damage. Second one's 14. We're rolling really poorly. There we go. And the last one is 18 for 4 piercing damage.
So total damage is
11.
Sorry.
Yeah, it could have been worse, mate. And then we've got 4.
The elf is in danger. Someone's sending the goose and the owl to save him.
And then we've got 4 attacks with advantage against a cave bear. A cave bear, your AC is 12, Ted. So.
How come they've got advantage? Is that because they're flanking him?
Yeah. Oh, no. They get pack tactics.
Wolves get it.
So it's a particular. Yes, right.
Yeah. So you got 42 hit points as a bear. In fact, I can record your hit points on map tools. So AC 12. So 22 is 8 damage. 21 is 8, so 16 damage. 16 to hit is 7 damage, so 29. Is that right?
It's actually worked out a lot worse for me turning into a bear.
And the last one is 12, which is 6 damage.
Who would have thought it?
These are all additional hit points on top of yours.
These aren't your hit points, mate. These are the cave bear hit points. That's Druid shape change is nasty. So what did I get? 8.
I don't know, mate.
16, 20, 26.
I hope.
Right, so I can damage the bear by 26. So you're on. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, but the bear has 2 attacks.
I love the fact that the bear is carrying. The bear seems to have the danger staff on his back.
So, I mean, in all fairness, he's carrying a silver short sword as well. So.
Okay, so we're on to the werewolf's turn now then. So how many are left? There's a few left.
All of them.
There's 4 I can see there.
One is starting his aura. Okay, so he's going to run in. He's not going to run past Nik before you say you're getting an opportunity attack.
All right, all right.
Leave Dan alone. He can have you killed.
Back in a second.
There. And you can tell that they are trying to swarm Jarek.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them swarming you. However,
They
they
haven't met him, have they?
they either all start or enter your aura, so they all have to make saves.
Does that include? Isn't it when they enter it, they get half movement speed as well?
Yes.
Whether that changes anything, I don't know.
That would probably have only stopped that one getting in. The others still had quite a bit of wiggle room.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he could have got there.
He'd have been able to get there, yeah.
I'll move it round to there.
Yes, next to me.
So nice one done. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's wisdom.
Yeah, 15.
1, 2 passes. 3 passes. 4 passes. So 1 and 5 fail. Roll your damage.
So it's 13 damage for full hit.
1. And 5, and the others take 6.
What's your Constitution saving throw, by the way, Adam?
It's what you roll.
You grant me +4, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm at +8.
So basically, only ones fail.
Yeah.
As long as they don't deal 21 damage, then 2s fail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
reasonable chances. I'll still fail the first one.
we've got 10 hits coming in, and they're all there's no bites with this. They're just going feral. They're just trying to claw as just trying to hit you as much as possible. So 2 attacks from the first one is 23, 7 damage. It is slashing damage though.
Resist, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to mark it down, Adam, and take 3 off each one?
No, I have a piece of paper here. Thank you.
Piece of paper.
Second one is 20 on the nose, 5 damage.
Oh, what a fascist.
Second one, 19 misses, 7 misses. Third, 13, 10 misses. Fourth, 10, 20, 4 damage. Last one, 20, 4 damage, 14.
So I've got 4 saves to make, and I took a total of 9 damage from that.
Wow. Have you got the heavy armor master thing, Dan, Adam?
Yeah.
Since level 1.
It's just level. Honestly, I never expected it to do quite as much as it has done. To be honest,
It's ludicrous. It's so good.
Very nice.
It doesn't sound like it should be that amazing, but it just when I'm dealing with swarms, it just absorbs so much.
Yeah.
So I've got 4 checks to make. I'm not using my inspiration on them because Spirit Guardians, I'm happy, has done plenty by now. So
you what's it?
First one fine. Second one fine. Third one fine. Fourth one fine. So then they're all at +4 to what they state on the roll.
Because of me.
Because of Dan.
So Akxikas.
Right. What to do? Right. I'm going to move because I'll not get an opportunity attack. Oh shit! If I just move to there, will I? Sorry, move 1 down.
No.
Right, I'm the lightning bolt. 1, 2, 3. These 3.
In a second.
Yeah, you are.
In a line.
So
that's a. What's the saving throw? It's dexterity, I believe. Let's have a look. It is dex 15.
Dex 15. First one rolls a 15. Second one rolls a 20. Last one rolls a 17.
Well then, so it's half damage for everyone. But that's not a bad roll.
36, 15, 18.
Damage.
Anything else?
Brutal. That was me main phase, wasn't it? So as Let's just see what I can do with my bonus action. I can. Oh, sorry, folks. I'm just being a twat again. I'm trying to work out how I. Very valid. No, that's not it.
We're not close off full time here, Adam.
Sorry, I'm really sorry.
It's all right. Well,
bonus action, yeah. As a bonus action, I'm going to sacrifice my second level pact slot. So I'll use that up and gain 2 sorcery points.
Okay.
My bonus action. Then I'm done.
Sure.
Will it be 2?
For a second level spell slot, you get 2. Or is it? Or do you? No, it's 1. You're right.
No, it's only 1. Yeah, you don't get parity. You get worse back by spending them.
Still,
I think.
I'll soon tell you.
But anyway, yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter for now anyway. I'll make sure I know by the time I go.
Is it on to me?
It is.
I will use inspiration to spank the big werewolf.
Sure, go for it. So you've still got your hunters.
That's a crit.
Yeah, come on, Dan.
Right.
I mean, how fucked is it?
It's equal to the slot level, Dan. So it's a 1. It's 2. I get 2 back. Sorry.
He okay. So he's there's chunks of fur ripped off him. Some of which is down to the bone. You've got a silver longsword, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're pretty confident that you can take him in one hit. And then, especially as it's a crit and you've got +3 damage as well.
I'm still going to sink I'll just sink a first level smite into him, not a...
Sure.
I don't think I need to, but I finally got a crit, so I'm going to smite.
Yeah.
So, this should auto-double... No, it looks like it's not going to auto-double, is it?
Not if you smite. It'll do your longsword damage, but not...
Yeah, that's fine. So... Smites were d8s, weren't they? Yeah. So 1, 2 for the normal longsword, and then another 4 for the... so it's this plus 9.
Yeah.
36 damage to it.
36. It will do it, Dan. Yeah.
Okay.
What damage?
How do you want to?
Straight down the middle, and he peels like a banana. And then I'll swing to the one to the south of me, which looks pretty fucked up as well, and I'll have a swing at him.
Sure. Do you get your hit points back for your Hexblade Curse as well?
I do, and then I've rolled another natural 1, so I'll get my inspiration back.
Tidy.
Every time!
Natural 1, boy!
Okay, I'll go from a 20 to a 1, because my dice is just a coin flip.
We're just going to call you Will Wheaton from now on.
And any movement?
I don't think so. I'm
no, I don't think.
pretty content.
Azrael?
Right. What he's going to do is he's blatantly got enough movement, so he's going to... Oh, God, where can I can fly him to... So, will someone count this for me? Oh, God, I'm a tit. He's going to... I think if I fly to there, I can get these 3 and more. It'll get me. Oh, not if I move back.
Can he not just fly above your head and do the same thing? He's an owl. He's got wings.
Yeah. Don't think of it as yeah.
Okay, so he's going to be on. He's on me. He's above me.
Yeah.
And he's just going to do a straightforward with the line of the cone.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah.
So they'll get a dex saving throw.
Okay. 14, and the last one passes at 21.
Right. So damage is well, second level. I'm such a tool. I've just had it there.
You're all right, Mark. You're putting yourself down a lot tonight. That's our job.
Here we are. Damage.
Okay.
Ugh.
8 and 4.
And I'll just have him with the rest of his movement. I'll just move him
Sure. What I will say to you though, that last one was on 2 hit points. So he's turned to cinder and ashes as his claws close up, and he.
I put my thing accidentally on cinder, and now I can't click him again.
All right, I'll. Let me just move cinder ever so slightly. There you go. Right, Rokkr's turn. Surrounded by wolves.
Right, okie dokie. I am going to use a bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike.
Nice.
And jump up to the stalagmite behind me.
Yep.
I will then werewolf. So this werewolf here.
Yep.
I've already used my bonus of Hunter's Mark's gone. Is that gone now? I've not transferred it.
No, he's got an hour, hasn't it, Dave?
Right, cool.
No, you've just cast Zephyr Strike. Hold on, you've just cast Zephyr Strike, which is concentration.
Which is a concentration, so it does wipe it out, yeah. I will go for this lad here. So roll 22.
22 hits.
For 14.
Yep.
Second attack. Zephyr Strike gives me advantage. Right. So I should have done that first, but so I get advantage on this one from Zephyr. What?
It's a 1 and a 2, mate. Devoed.
Oh, the advantage took away your inspiration.
And that misses.
You've got more though.
Got it.
You've got more.
Anything else?
Is you only just missed.
Just missed.
That's it.
If it was in wolf form, right? Okay. So you've gone up as high as you can get away from the snapping jaws.
Away from these the 4 wolves surrounding me.
Okay, so it's Ted the Bear.
Right, so I've got things on map tools as actions for Cave Bear.
Cool. Go for
it. I believe I get 2 attacks, but only one of them can be a bite.
Sure.
That's right.
Cave Bear. Multi-attack, 2 attacks, or 1 of
Yeah, right. However, obviously, just to get away from that, first off, we're going to try and cinder the damaged one anyway.
Sure.
So 11.
11 misses.
Good. Yeah. Stupid goose.
Even in wolf form? Well, because they're not werewolf as wolves, they're wolves as wolves.
Yeah.
Bastards.
Yeah, they're a little bit faster.
Way too confused.
Stupid goose. Right, so.
And it's 11 in human form for werewolves, but yeah. Sorry. Go on then, Ted.
So I'm guessing if I just click on those buttons, that will help us.
It will on map tools. It'll in the chat box. I've got it up, so it'll tell me what.
Yeah, no worries. We'll
It
start.
might do.
I know. Let's see what happens.
Let's do it.
Let's bite the injured one.
Okay.
How does that help?
The other option is: are you going for a bite or a claw?
No, well, that was a bite. I clicked on.
Right. Has it not done anything? I've got nothing on mine.
Yeah, it's not showing you Cave Bear attacks.
No.
Oh, it's in my chat.
Wicked. Well, tell me what was your hit?
It's saying attack 15, damage 10.
Right.
Is what it's saying.
So 15 hits and damage kills it. So let's kill that one. That's nice, actually. So you've now got a claw.
Yeah, because it was melee weapon attack plus 7 to hit.
Yeah.
Yes. Claws on the one that was straight in front of the one that I just damaged.
Yeah.
So that. How was that less damage? Interesting. So attack 15,
It's
damage 9.
right. Not quite enough to kill it.
No. And the goose is sat there going, oh, I don't know, I thought you were going to do it.
So that takes us to Jarek's turn.
So,
Unless, yeah, sorry, go on.
well, I was literally just going to go down my usual stance at this point in the fight of turn to the remaining ones and bellow that your leader is dead, yield, and see if we have any joy with that.
Okay.
The breathe fire on
I
them.
don't like killing things we don't need to.
Let's
I do.
have
You're werewolves.
let's have an intimidation check.
I'm going to burn my inspiration on it, see if I can get it.
Sure.
Is this you want the fight to end so you can walk?
No, I didn't do very well.
Yeah.
I never had much use spending inspiration.
So in response to this, there's bare fangs all around you as they continue their attack.
Okay. Does that not count as my action then? Do I still get something else? Or?
No. That's talking's free, mate. You can do action, bonus action, and all the rest of it.
Breathe fire on them.
I'll just smack one with the axe. I've not actually used the axe to hit anyone yet, so I'm going to hit that one with the axe.
Okay.
I don't know. You make someone breathe fire.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry, Mark.
8. Yeah. Okay.
Why does it not
that-
say Thornbreaker?
Yes, the hill axe. No, it's still yes, the hill axe. That one's looking really rough now. Anything else?
That's headed its forehead.
Anything else from Jarek?
No.
Okay. So we're at the top of round 6. We're past curfew for you, Adam.
Yeah. I'd appreciate going because I've got a 20-minute walk yet before I can go to bed.
Yeah, not a problem.
Shit.
I can save this exactly where it is at the wolf's
we know
turn.
we know where we're at.
So, Jamo, you've used your the one use bonus damage thing from Zephyr, haven't you, last round for the extra D8 and advantage?
I didn't get to use it because I attacked with advantage and I rolled a 1 and a 2.
But you attacked with the advantage, didn't you? So it's the one use thing has been used. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Dave, I will have used the Dragon Breath time thing. It's 10 rounds. So I think I cast it 2 rounds ago. I've used it twice.
Yeah, no problem.
So if you keep a note of that, that'll be.
Well, that's your job, dude. But yeah.
And up to you, Dave.
Yeah.
Forgot to do my bonus action in my turn. I didn't want to interrupt. I would have hexed the guy north to me.
Sure, no problem. Hexed. So that's you have the hex active. Akxikas hasn't. Let me resave.
No, I haven't got a hex.
Resave that, and I'm going to turn off the fellow.